guy? Who's that guy?
That guy, he needs a haircut. That's what he needs.
He's a stranger. Nobody knows
Oh yeah,
him.
I'm a robber who
Get him off
has
the
to
camera.
play pinball. Yeah, before I rob everything here.
All right, guys. Whoa, there's the camera. Hey, welcome back. Yeah. Here, scoot over a little bit, Edan.
Yep.
All right, so we're doing something a little bit different here. Yes, we are doing 2 streams back to back. I did my Wolfenstein stream last night. I wanted Edan to come over to stream pinball with me. We were gonna do it on my Twitch channel. I have a pinball channel on Twitch, and I was like, we should try this on my gaming channel on YouTube to try to, try to get some pinball out to people that might not normally watch it. I do have a bigger audience here, and so I thought it would be fun to try to sort of tap into that. We'll stream for a couple of hours, and we'll go over the rules and stuff like that on this game. I do have a separate pinball channel on YouTube as well. It's called AKM Pinball Videos. I have a link in the description, so if anyone's interested in that, you can go check that out. This archive will not be here on this channel. We're just streaming here. So the archive is going to be unlisted once we're done. There's my cat, Patchouli. And welcome to the party, Patchouli.
Yep.
But yeah, the archive will be uploaded to my AKM Pinball page, so that should be there, maybe later tonight or tomorrow or something like that. But yeah, this is Edan. This is my buddy Edan. I've talked about him multiple times on the stream. He's popped in on the stream as well. He's known as the Game Pro.
Yep.
So if you ever see the Game Pro in chat,
The Game Pro
it's
that,
this guy right here.
cannot play those retro.
The guy that wears an
side-scroll.
NES controller,
Yeah.
sure, but really is terrible at NES games.
I just have to enjoy them. I don't have to be good at them. I just have to enjoy them and appreciate them. That's all.
Hey, Carlos, welcome to the stream. But yeah, this is Time Warp. So we're going to be playing some Time Warp. I don't actually own any pinball machines anymore. I had to sell them all earlier this year. But my friend Scott Sidley, who's a local, pinball player in tech, and he does a lot of the repairs for local players, he operates some machines here. And so he stores machines here, and the one he's currently storing here right now is Time Warp. So he stores it here. It's out of his hair. He doesn't have to pay for storage somewhere, and the game can actually be used and played. And I get the benefit of being able to stream it and record it and just enjoy it. And Patchouli enjoys it too. She likes that. She likes that light, man.
She's like, oh, invisible.
So yeah, this should be a fun stream. And she just smacked the webcam. She's gonna, Patchouli. This isn't the right time to be doing this, Patchouli. Patchouli. Okay. I was actually thinking about keeping her in the bedroom and then letting her out later. For those of you guys that aren't really familiar with my pinball stuff, like I said, I've got multiple pinball channels. I used to stream for the Buffalo Pinball Twitch channel. I did that for a year. And one of the things we did was Edan would come over occasionally in the mornings and guest with me. So this is going to be kind of like, catching up and doing that again. So that'll be fun as well. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and do this, man. All right, Patchouli.
All right.
Let's get down, you little knucklehead.
Yeah, Patchouli's not going to help us play.
You can help us play later. All right, so let me fix the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably just start a game. Let me go over the rules and stuff like that first, and yeah, we'll talk about that. So Time Warp is, and let me open this to make this a little bit bigger so the chat's easier to read. Yeah, and people on YouTube, even though Patchouli doesn't really come on camera on YouTube, people do know her. So, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Hey, Shining Philistine, how are you doing, man? Welcome back. Yeah, so we actually had a bunch of technical difficulties. The system I'm running on out here is actually an older AMD FX, based processor. And because of having some RAM issues, I had to, decrease the RAM from 16 gigs to 8. And so now it's kind of struggling when it's trying to run 1080p webcams and 60 FPS 1080p gameplay. So we had to lower the playfield to 720p, and we had to lower some of the cams a little bit. But it seems like it's pretty stable now. CPU utilization's low, which is good. But yeah, let's talk about Time Warp. Let me get in here, Edan. All right, so Time Warp is a pinball machine from 1979. This is one of those games that's sort of infamous because it actually came with banana flippers. They were just a handful of games with banana flippers. They were literally banana-shaped flippers, and I can actually show them to you. So banana flippers are these really funny things. That basically look like this. So these are banana flippers, and this is what came on the game. But you know, they've since been replaced with regular flippers. Banana flippers seem to allow you to trap up a little bit easier, but they are also oddly shaped, so hitting things straight on is probably a lot more challenging. But yeah, this is one of those infamous games with banana flippers, or I should say it's one of those games with the infamous banana flippers, but we're going to be playing with standard flippers here. It's actually a really fun game. It's pretty simple, but there's some really cool shots on it, and it's also a drain monster, so it's very easy to lose your ball in this game. So being able to control the ball is really important, and we'll just, you know, for those of you guys that are new to watching pinball, we'll just sort of try to explain some like strategies and flipper skills and stuff like that. There's not a whole lot of flipper skills we can show off here because, you know, this is an old game. It's kind of brutal, and with how the shots work, there's not a lot of options for like drop catching and stuff like that. You can sometimes bounce pass, but if the ball's coming down really light, it has a tendency of just hitting the rubber and just, you know, just being limp and just falling in the middle instead of actually bouncing over. But we'll try to explain some stuff. But time warp, as far as rules are concerned, so I'll go over the basics. Ooh, cool, awesome, thank you, man.
All right.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
All right, so I'll basically try to go over some of the basics. So like, you know, any old school game, it's about building bonus. So this triangle here will light up with these green inserts, and one is 1,000 points. You can get up to 12,000 points in bonus. Now you can actually multiply that up to 2x, 3x, 5x, 10x, and building these is actually handled via the drop targets and one of the awards on the saucer up top. Now just building bonus itself, a lot of switches in the playfield will add to your bonus here. So if you shoot this right shot and manage to hit the target, it'll advance 1 bonus. If you hit any of the top lanes, it'll advance 1 bonus. If you hit the little target up there, past the pop bumpers, that'll advance bonus as well. Some of the saucers will also advance, some of the saucer awards will advance bonus too. This left side drop target bank is really interesting as well. You actually don't get any points for hitting it. So normally in a lot of these old games, you hit a drop target, you might get 1,000 points, 2,000 points. I thought that was
just a broken switch.
No.
Okay.
No, so you get 0 points for these. You only get points when you complete all 3 of them.
Okay.
And the first award is 5,000, then it goes 10,000, 15, 20, 30, and light extra ball.
Right. And
then it'll stay at 30 for the rest of the ball. 30,000 points is a lot of points in this game. Max bonus is only 12,000. So, I mean, and you won't get close to that until you get to 3x max bonus. So if you get those drop targets all the way up, it's good to just keep going for them. That's one thing I like to do. So you'll notice there are 5 pop bumpers on the playfield. Those are each linked to a drop target on this 5 bank over here. And if you hit one drop target, it'll light one of the pop bumpers. And the pop bumper will go from being worth 100 points to 1,000 points. So another strategy I use is instead of clearing all the drops to get my bonus X up, which bonus X could be great if you got 5 or 10x, it's not as great if you've only got 2 or 3x. I'll leave 4 out of the 5 pop bumpers lit for 1,000 points because you get a lot of pop action in this game. When you shoot this right loop up here, there's a gate that forces the ball to come back into this saucer, which always kicks the ball back into the pop, so you get lots of free points up there. Completing the A, B, and C lanes once will light the flashing light up top. If you complete them again, you'll I think either light special or collect special. I guess we're gonna. I think you collect special. The saucer up top has a bunch of cool awards. So one of them is it'll award you, advanced bonus multiplier. It will light your 5,000 point in lanes. One will also light a 30,000 point shot on the right loop, and it'll advance 3 bonus, which is pretty valuable. And probably the last thing to talk about is this saucer right here. This is probably one of the most important shots in the game. It always collects your bonus and it doesn't reset it. So it's one of those games where you want to get your bonus up and just collect.
Yeah,
So
that's what I figured.
and it's very, very satisfying because if you hit the right shot and if you hit the target, it advances bonus too. So you're advancing your bonus and you're collecting it, and if you can just keep doing that over and over, you're going to always raise, you know, the bonus value until you're maxed out. But a lot of times it'll shoot the ball back out to the pops. Pops will hit the ball back up to that saucer, and you'll get a cool award like advanced bonus multiplier or something like that. And that's pretty much it. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to play a bunch of games, and I hope you guys enjoy this. And, yeah. So, Shiny Philistine, or Carlos says, some machines are designed better than others. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I thought every game was just equally
I thought every
great.
game was perfect.
Yeah, it's not like we live in a world where some things are just better than other things. Everything's perfect in their own ways.
So what I wanted to show on the plunge here is that on this specific machine, the plunger is at a certain way, or is at a certain tension to where, like, you can just pull it back all the way, plunge, and you will pretty much always get the saucer up top. Sometimes it'll fall down like that, but that's okay. And so we're going to go for that right loop. Bam. So we advanced bonus and collected it. So, you know, advanced bonus there was only worth 1,000 because you start with no bonus. One thing you can also do without these banana flippers is, you know, hop the ball over. Instead of trying to flip it right back up, you can try to just let, you know, the ball have its momentum and just roll off the flipper off to your next one, and that's going to happen a lot.
Alright.
Your turn,
Carlos
Edan.
says you should let Edan do the honors. Alright. Alright, so I'll play.
It doesn't matter, Carlos. Dude, the ball time's going to be so short on this, I think it'll be okay.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, for those of you guys out there probably wondering if you watched last night's stream, well, good bonus already. You're up to 7,000.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6,
And,
7.
and I haven't even flipped yet.
Yeah, and you got 2x bonus, so you're up to 14,000 bonus. Now, you can tilt this.
Okay.
For those of you guys that are new to pinball, if you tilt, you lose all your bonus points. So if you build your bonus up high, you don't really want to move the machine too much. There you go. Bam, nice. So that was a good chunk of points.
All right.
You get about 14,000, 15,000 for that. Yeah, those top lanes are actually really good. You're maxed out on bonus now. So
I
now
gotta get
it's about
multipliers.
multipliers or just collecting it over and over.
Yep. Whoa.
Because you're at 24,000 on a collect right now.
it's-
So you can just hit 24,000 again and again and again. Bam, there's 24,000.
Wow.
Yeah, you can just keep doing that. If you can get the ball on the left flipper, of course. But it's actually not hard to get the ball on the left flipper because it'll just, you know, the flippers are so shallow
Yeah.
that the ball will just roll off from
It
one
will.
side to the other. So
Yeah,
But-
basically I was trying to up the multiplier by hitting the right drop targets, but
Yep.
it's not easy to get control in this game.
No, it's not. Which is why you've really got to let the ball just roll off the flippers if you can.
Right.
See, like, those top lanes are really awesome. That's definitely a strategy to consider as well. And you can just give it a little shove as well to hop it over. So that was 6,000 points right there. But look how it just shoved it right back into the pops. So that was nice. So now my bonus is at ×2 as well. I'm going to go for these drop targets on the left. Bam, so just got... That was good. Yeah, that was 12,000 points. Another 12,000 points. Now my bonus isn't rising. My bonus isn't rising because it just went back into the saucer. It's the target that advances your bonus. And one thing that's also kind of interesting, I don't know if this is normal or if it's just a soundboard issue on this game, but the background audio only comes on like occasionally, like every other ball or so. So now you hear like the hum, which will get louder and louder and, you know, and whatnot, a little more aggressive as you score better. This is one of the earliest games with
sound,
solid state sound, non-mechanical sounds.
Yeah, in fact, I think the sounds some of the sound effects come from Defender or some other Williams
I think
game.
Yeah. Well, actually, Defender wasn't out at the time.
Oh, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Okay,
Defender
so
came
it
out
couldn't be that.
like a year or two later. When was Defender? Was it 81 or 82?
Oh,
I think it was 82. I think not Defender. Sorry, I meant Robotron.
yeah.
But yeah, Defender I think was I
Man.
don't think Defender was 70s. I think it was like at least 80. 81.
Yeah, that's.
I'll have to look it up. I'm kind of curious.
It could be Robotron.
Well, I mean,
Or-
they were kind of like, you know, they were the same era of Williams arcade games, and you know, a lot of them shared the same hardware. So, man, rolled out again.
Yeah, mine also rolled through, but it gave me the credit because it was on the Switch long
Yeah,
enough.
there's also a switch up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you see the lights, if they stop, it means you hit the switch and you lock them into place.
Okay.
So, and you'll hear a sound effect too when that happens.
Okay. I see. Yeah, so that locked it in place.
So that's validating the playfield, basically. If you don't hit a switch and you drain, the game will actually give you your ball back. And that, you know, that actually didn't happen to me for the for the first time until yesterday when I was playing this, just to get a little bit of practice in. Nice advanced bonus. That would have been a good time for a drop catch.
It would have.
Drop
yeah.
catch right up into the right loop. Yeah, and you'll notice that there's flipper hop on both flippers.
Yep. Oh.
So normally when a ball comes down in these return lanes to the flippers, it should have a nice smooth feed, but the flippers, the back of the flippers sit higher than the railing, so when the ball comes down, it'll hit the flipper and then bounce, which makes making educated shots really difficult. And that's another reason why just sort of like holding the flippers up and letting the ball hop over to the other is a good way to trap up and get a nice, clean, educated shot. So, man, it keeps doing that for me. And yeah.
Whoa.
Alright, so right loop. Nice, got it. So that's not really worth a whole lot. It's all about just kind of building the points sort of slowly. There we go, it's 2,000. And one of those pop-uppers is lit for 1,000 points. See, now we're in business. Like, look at that, we're building the bonus pretty quickly now. And that's out. I knew that was going to be out. Still centered. It's so weird how the sound just like cuts out.
Yeah.
But it's consistent in how it does it, which makes you wonder if it's normal.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go watch some Time Warp videos. I did actually check out a couple, not to analyze the sound, but I just wanted to see what it played like with banana flippers.
Right.
And some of the ones I checked out, it looks like it flips pretty quickly, even with
man.
banana flippers.
Man, this game is just not being nice.
It's not being nice at all. But we're gonna blow it up.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna have a big game
We will.
eventually.
Yeah.
Like last night, I had like 750,000 on one game,
I believe that.
but that was one game out of like a ton.
Right.
You know?
And I had like 500,000 like during our test.
Wow. Okay. See, now this is kind of an ideal situation right here. I've got 3 pop-uppers lit at 1,000 points. Ooh, never mind. I got no pop-uppers lit now. So, the pop-uppers should go out when you clear your 5 bank. Nice. But I also noticed that one sort of trick to actually keeping your games going longer is actually going for the extra ball, which is the the left 3 drop target bank. So if you can complete that 5 times, you light extra ball. And what's really cool about lighting extra ball in this is it remains lit on the next ball if you don't collect it. So that's pretty.
Oh, that was
that's
my
pretty
fault.
clever. In a lot of games of this era, if you light an extra ball and you drain, it's not lit on your next ball. So it's nice that this one actually has some memory to it, which is pretty cool. Dude, it keeps...
Oh, but no switches.
I'm going to get it back. No switches. Yeah, so I get it back. You notice that my points are still at 0. As long as your points are still at 0, you're going to get the ball back. There we go. There we go. And actually, that right loop is really good. It's not because it's worth 10,000 points just for hitting the target. So, I mean, if you got the ball on the left flipper, that's like your ideal shot, basically. I don't really ever go for
the drop targets.
No, yeah, the 5 banko drops is really risky.
Right.
A lot of times you'll hit the targets that will fly back straight down the left out lane.
Yeah, it's so tempting though because it increases the multiplier.
Yep.
Are there other ways of increasing the multiplier?
Yeah, the one of the saucer awards up top.
Oh, okay. Oh, I probably could have let that one go.
Oh, nice save. So in pinball, you can shake the machine. It's okay to shake the machine. There's a little tilt bob inside the game that basically says if you've shaken it too much. You definitely want to move it as much as you can without tilting.
Oh,
yeah, I hate that, man.
Yeah,
it goes over just like that.
Yeah.
The outlanes are, they don't look that large, but
They're not.
this is one of those games where the outlane rails are below the tops of the slingshots.
Yeah,
so more often than not, with the geometry, it hits the top of the sling, goes out, or it just flies over perfectly, and that's it. It's pretty brutal. I mean, this era of machine was generally pretty brutal to begin with, but this one especially, I think, is especially nasty. Just let that hop over. I was gonna say go for those. There we go. Got one. Nice. Yeah, I actually didn't know that target up there was 10,000 until today, just looking at it, explaining the rules. I was like, oh.
The red one?
The one on the right.
Oh, the right one. Okay.
Yeah, to advance your bonus. Yeah, I didn't even know it was really worth points normally. I thought it was only worth points when you lit it for 30,000. Like, I've always gone for it when it's lit. So now it's lit for 30k and advance 3 bonus. So this is a really good shot to collect. Assuming the game doesn't, want to eat you alive in the process. There we go. Bounce it over. That's a bounce pass. Oh, you missed it. It's okay. We got the collect bonus at least, which is nice. So that's a slap save where you smack the machine. And it's okay to pound the machine as well. There we go.
There it is.
Good chunk of points. Good bonus collect. We got our... Ooh!
Oh, that was close.
Another good bonus collect. 24,000.
Oh,
Another 24,000. Oh, another 24,000. Alright, let's get that drop target. Oh, I missed.
Oh, the price you pay for trying to go for
with the price I paid for missing the drop target.
Yeah.
If I hit it, I would have had some good points.
All right.
Hey, Lord JP, how are you doing, man? Welcome back.
Okay. Ah. Oh, wait.
There you go. Yeah, you get it back. Awesome.
I'll get it back.
Very nice, man. Yeah, no switches hit, no points awarded.
It's so quiet without that hum in the back.
Yep.
All right. There we go.
There you go. Advance that bonus.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, whenever I get the ball in the flipper like that, if it's not going fast enough to hop over, I will go for the left drop target bank. Because I found that, like, the ball in the pops is really dangerous in this game.
Oh, man.
I've had so many just center drains or outlane drains from the pops. It's pretty ridiculous.
Oh, I just upped my multiplier.
There you go. Nice. Well, you got 5k for completing that left drop target bank.
Yeah,
so that's good.
It wasn't intentional, but I did do it.
And then, oh yeah, you can also light these, which is basically 30,000 outlanes. So
right.
that could be handy as well. But, all right. And you guys, just let us know if like the audio starts to mess up or anything. I have had issues on this computer with a different mic. I think this mic will probably be fine, but just let me know in case things start going downhill. Nice, still got it. That's good points, man. That target on the right, it's really good.
Oh,
I
hey, we
might have
got
actually been able to
background
see that.
sound is back. All right.
Alright, well, this is it. This is ball 3. So, you know, this
Alright.
is a 3-ball game. So we each get 3 chances, unless we get an extra ball, which neither one of us have done yet.
Yeah. Whoa!
Nice.
I didn't even shoot that.
It's 10K for free, plus some extra points. Man, you're really building that bonus
Oh,
quickly, too. There you go. Yeah, hell yeah.
Uh-oh, I might regret it.
Nope,
Nope.
you're good.
Oh,
Now you're
now I regret it. That target was in the dead center. And I
Yeah,
missed it.
yeah. So if you hit, like, some of these, it'll just fly right back to
Yeah.
that right outlane. It's pretty brutal, man.
Man, even the black rubber bands are super bouncy.
Yeah, so you've got to really hit your stuff in this game. If you don't
Right.
hit it, you can get punished so fast.
Right. So who would have thought a pinball machine that's all about making shots? Yeah, that honest. Who would have thought that pinball was about making shots?
I thought it was just about flailing.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, you just flip.
Oh!
Oh! Yep, that is legal. It's legal to play that.
Man, that was.
Yeah, I don't even
I
think.
should have capitalized on that though.
I don't even think the ball hit the apron. I think it just
One
got
thing
caught
that actually
in the rail.
sometimes happens is it'll hit that rail and bounce back up.
Yeah,
That
the rail is
happened with
pretty
Scott
high up.
Bardin.
Yeah. There we go. Oh,
That's what I'm talking
Jeez.
about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I didn't. Wow.
Pop, center drain. You can't do anything about it.
Did
Let's
not
go for
expect
a lighter plunge. Try to get
Yeah.
those top lanes. Yeah, that's the only thing about going for the saucer is that I feel like it kicks out almost at the worst angle, and yeah, it kicks out at the worst angle. Sometimes the ball will just go straight down the middle off the plunge, which is not an ideal situation. Got 5K for that bank. Hop it over. Nice. Now I got a couple of pops that are worth 1,000 points now, so that's nice. See, that was my fault.
All right.
So one of the things about trying to control the game with how low these flippers are, and there also seems to be like a dip in the middle of the playfield by the flippers, from like playfield wear.
Yeah, that could be. There's a big insert
Yeah,
in the
you got
middle.
a couple inserts there that are probably dipped in, so the ball will actually physically kind of like roll into them as if it's like a crater or something. So you think the ball's going one way, then it'll just
It'll
1
switch.
second switch directions.
Oh,
There you
Oh,
go,
there it
nice. Not nice.
man, that hop was not nice. That's for sure.
It's like that's what you get for missing.
Yep. I
Come here,
could
Patchouli. Come here, Patchouli.
I could've just let
Hey, you're
the-
gonna help us play?
I could have just let the ball roll to the other flipper, but no, I had to take a risky on-the-fly shot.
I've got kitty handicap.
You got the Tommy Patchouli. Yeah.
I think you're good luck, Patchouli. I'm gonna need some advanced bonuses.
You're scoring more points with Patchouli blocking your view than without.
What you doing, Patchouli? Hey, you.
Oh. All right. All right. There you go. Oh man.
Normally she jumps off the other way. That's pretty funny. Thanks for helping, Patchouli.
Whoa. Did you see that little
flick pass,
Yep.
attempted flick pass.
Yeah, it almost worked.
It's tough on this. I haven't been able to do that well.
Heyo. Oh. Come on. Yes.
There you go. So now if you do A, B, and C again, you'll get a special.
Ah.
Not that specials are, mean a whole lot.
Yeah, hey, I got a free game.
Oh,
on
I got a free game.
Game that's set to
a
free
game
play.
that's on free play. Here we go. Oh.
Oh.
Huh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Is it on the insert?
Yeah, it's stuck.
You probably hit it on the side.
Interesting. I didn't realize this, Edan.
Yeah.
And this is actually probably worth knowing. The top lanes are worth 3,000 as well.
Okay. Each one is 3,000.
Yep. Each one is 3,000. So
Yeah, that is good to know.
that's actually pretty solid little free points.
Yeah.
I mean, you just hit a few of those, you get some decent points.
Right.
Yeah. So what happens is
Yeah, that
so the playfield is basically wood, and it gets worn down. The artwork gets worn down. The clear coat eventually gets wiped out completely. I mean, a game this old has pretty much no clear coat anymore. And
if it ever had clear coat from the factory.
yeah,
man.
it probably did. I assume games from this age had clear coats.
Maybe. Yeah.
And the inserts, the things that cover basically your lights underneath the playfield, those will get dipped in over time. The artwork will start to wear at the edges, which so instead of having a smooth surface to roll over, imagine it's just kind of the ball rolling over a very fine gravel road or something like that, at points. So the ball's not gonna go perfectly straight all the time. Sometimes it'll get hung up on something and it'll get stuck. Especially when a game isn't very steep. So this game is kind of flat. So you notice that the ball is very floaty. We could raise the legs up in the back to basically, have the table at more of a decline or an incline. So the ball will come down faster, and so there's less of a likelihood of it getting stuck on inserts. We haven't bothered adjusting it. We just basically, my friend brought this in about a month ago. We set it up. And we just left it as is.
Yeah, and I remember when it was on location, this game did have a floatier feel, so it may be the way that it's intended to play.
Yeah, it's possible. I was actually kind of thinking about it. I was like, I should probably raise the legs in the back just to see how it fares,
Yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna necessarily make it play better.
Well, it might get the ball stuck less.
Yeah,
which
it'll do that.
that could help a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Nice. Double nice. Very nice. Okay, that 10,000 target, man. Those are good points. And then 3,000. So that was 6,000 total. And I'm an advancing bonus for those top lanes. Oops, I missed that. I was trying to go for the left drop target bank. Yeah, I mean, if the ball is bouncing up here like that, it's probably... Oops, it's probably... I hit that by accident. It's probably going to drain. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, I gotta catch up here. Got some points to get.
I got 124. Not too bad. I'll take that. We're still in ball 2 though.
Oh, hello. What the? Oh, God. Come on. I didn't get a single flip on that. Yep. Not a single flip on it.
Not a single freaking flip. Wow,
Yeah.
and you only have 8,000 points.
Jeez.
So Edan, he got
course-
bent over, man, on his first 2 balls.
Yeah, and of course, when we were just testing it, I got 500,000 points, no problem. I mean, seriously.
Here we go. Getting that bonus up. Nice. It's always nice when you hit 2 targets at once. Because instead of having to hit the 3 bank 3 times, you all you have to do is just hit it twice. Sometimes you can sweep it.
Alright,
If you get lucky.
I gotta get 180,000 points. Oh, hey! Actually, oh no. Oh, yeah.
Wait.
100? Exactly! I was just rounding it, but it turns
funny,
out
man.
that's
the last 4
exact.
digits are identical.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I need exactly 180,000 points just to tie. That's what I need. Oh, come on! It's just another one of those plunges. Ah. Okay.
Fire it up again,
Yep. Alright, solo or...
two-player.
Okay. Alright, I'll collect bonus. Yeah, of course that's gonna tilt. I really moved it.
Yeah, it does tilt.
It does. I was just checking it. Of course the ball was gonna go down the middle. And yep, I saved it, but then I tilted. Which means
Yeah, and I mean,
didn't
it actually
save it.
doesn't... You don't have to move it as much as you think in order to tilt it. It's
Yeah.
kind of deceptive.
Right.
Because you can definitely move it, but... You know, just a tiny bit over the threshold and you're
Right.
gone, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I want those 3,000 points, man. Because the pop-uppers have a tendency of popping the ball back up. And I advance my bonus. Sometimes collect bonus. Sometimes drain. Screw this game.
Well, you already beat my last game's score. And of course, that doesn't really take much effort. Hell, you could probably just do it on plunges alone. Oh, alright. Come on, fall back in there. Oh. Oh. Man, that was a cheeky little flipper save that I did and sent it to the out lane.
Cheeky, isn't that what like the Brits say?
I heard some other pinballers use that term when describing a move that was kind of unnecessary
Yeah.
and yeah, something that if you pulled it off, that would be pretty awesome, but the probability of making it is not high.
Yeah, it's kind of bad. I'll take that.
Wow, that is a sensitive slingshot.
Mm-hmm. I think it was firing on its own earlier.
It could be.
Nice.
I mean, I actually like my slingshots when they are like that.
Yeah, I don't mind them like that. I just don't like it when they're firing on their own.
Yeah.
There we go. Hop it over just like that. There we go.
Oh.
See, I should have been able to say that, but my brain, like, neurons aren't firing right.
Misfiring.
Or like, oh, ball's here, flip it, yeah.
Come on. Oh, okay, that was close. Oh, look at that, a live catch on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh, that's what I get for doing an awesome live catch.
Not very nice.
Not nice. Alright, I'm gonna have a good game on stream, like, one way or another.
Well, you will. The question is, how long is it going to take? I mean, this is time warp we're talking about.
I know.
You know,
yeah.
we're not playing Game of Thrones,
But,
where you can
gosh,
have a great game every time you play.
I did it when we were just testing the stream. Like, yeah, I can't do it when we're actually playing for real this time. Oh.
I tilted.
Alright, let's go again.
I tried shaking it back in, but I failed.
Alright. Oh, look at that. What's that worth? Oh, if I can make it. Uh-oh. Wait, I didn't tilt. It's still going. Man, I thought that sound was the tilt sound. Could it be a tilt warning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the tilt warning sound. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that this had warnings.
Yep.
Okay, well, whatever it was, I got 70,000 points.
Hey,
so.
good try.
Oh yeah, it was. What was that target? 10,000 points.
Mm-hmm.
And okay.
See the top of the slingshot, nice clean drain. Those are some of my least favorite drains, man.
How about the Magna drain? Like that's got to be even.
From Jungle Lord from one outlane to the other.
Yeah, or do it twice. One outlane to the other outlane and back to the first outlane. Oh.
Jungle Lord would be fun to play again.
Yeah, it's a fun game. Yeah, it was funny to see, like, when I completely, like, dominate that game, everyone's like, where the hell are those points coming from? And I'm like, I got the 10x bonus and...
Oh, man, yeah, the 10x bonus?
Yeah, I got the 10x bonus and the playfield doubler, so...
It's just, like, doubles the bonus,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, everything was just
ridiculous.
Kaboom.
Yeah,
like,
man, that's one of the best
people
feelings.
People are struggling to get 100,000, 200,000 points, and they see, like, my bonus was, like, almost 1 million or something. They're like, what? And I'm like, it's still counting. It's still down. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so Jungle Lord is one of the games I used to own, and Edan came over, streamed it with me on the Buffalo Pinball stream, and we had some fun moments on that one.
Yeah, that's such a good game. I mean,
it's an underrated game.
Yeah, I wish I could have bought it at the time.
Yeah, me too, because it would kind of be in the family at that point. Like I'd still be able to play it.
Yep. Oh, nice.
Hop it over. Yeah, one of the best things when selling games is selling them to friends.
Right.
So you can still go over and play them.
Yeah, so you have the benefit of like having the money from the sale, but still be able to play it on occasion.
Yep.
I mean, of course, it's not quite as good as owning it yourself, but it's better than just selling it to a complete stranger who you would never see again.
Like when I sold Dan Quinn my Dracula many years ago.
Oh yeah.
And I was able to, whenever he would do an invite, I'd still get to go over and play it.
Oh yeah, I wonder if I don't think he has that anymore.
I think he sold it.
Yeah.
He ended up having a lot of issues with it too. Like, I had a couple problems, but like apparently it just like blew. Like
that's
like it started to become like a drunken, schizophrenic, redheaded stepchild.
Yeah, it's
to his pinball collection. I feel bad.
Yeah, Dracula's a game.
That's the thing about, especially like that era of Williams games, man, and Drac in particular.
Yeah, Dracula has a lot. It has
like
a lot of
machine.
Complicated mechanisms. And if one little thing goes wrong, that can cause other things to misfire. Yeah, it's one of those games where I wouldn't recommend it as a first pinball machine. It's just because there's so many moving parts and there's a lot of things that...
Dude, there's so much under that playfield, too.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a cool toy, that Mist multi-ball.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best in pinball, but...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and even when it's fully working, it doesn't always work as intended. But yeah, man. All right, we're gonna
we're
have
just getting our asses kicked here, man. I mean, we're having actually like decent. I had 141,000. You had 100 something.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't feel like we're doing that well.
No, we're definitely not.
I don't feel like I'm cashing in big points. So what we're doing is we're probably doing just like...
that was stupid.
Like one of the mill at best on each ball, and that's just adding up to 100K or so. Okay, it looks like we've had...
Oh.
Some drop frames. I probably should have
Yeah, I was gonna
tested
say.
a local recording as well.
Oh. Oh, wow.
See, one thing that's kind of cool about this game is it actually kind of teaches me to try to shoot on the fly, which a lot of times not a lot of times, pretty much all the time, I'm a very controlled player. I want to trap the ball so I can get a nice, clean, you know, deliberate shot. But you don't get the chance to do that all the time in this game, so it kind of forces you to be able to try to shoot things on the fly. So a lot of times I go for the left drop target bank on the fly, and I'll go for that right loop on the fly like Edan just did.
Yeah, like I actually.
But I'm still getting better. I'm still like having to get into that mindset and get better at it. I'm not great at on the fly shooting like that.
Like, yeah, when I play in general, I actually do prefer to on-the-fly shooting. However, I do recognize that I really do need to control the ball
You do,
more.
yeah. The problem with on-the-fly shooting is that, you know, it's really hard to gauge the angles.
Yeah.
The ball's not always coming down at the same angle when you're doing shooting on the fly. Whereas when you trap up, the ball is usually rolling at the same consistent roll speed from a trap. So you can be a lot more consistent with your shots.
Shit, I knew that was
On the
gonna
fly is
happen.
extremely important too, but it's a very, very hard skill to be consistently good at. Well, I'm getting over there even when I'm not trying.
Oh, oh, nice. Second one today.
Oops, that's not out. Okay. But that's another thing too. Instead of trying to hit it on the fly back up, I can just hold the right flipper up. And it seems like there's a little bit of a left lean. So if I just hold the right flipper up, the ball will just kind of roll over to the left flipper. Bounce it over. Very nice. God, man.
That's the risk you take when you go for the drop targets on the
Yeah,
left.
and the thing is, you're not getting a ton of points for them because you don't get points when you hit them.
Right.
Which I guess is kind of to balance them out. But if you can get it up to 30,000 a bank, then it's like, oh, these are the money shots now, right?
Well, you can still beat me in this.
The question is, will I? Will the game let me?
Yeah.
It's not about skill so much as it is, will
Luck.
the game let you?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say luck.
Well, luck,
Oh,
yeah.
there it is. You got me.
Did I?
Yep.
Oh, it was that target.
It was-
yeah.
Whoa.
It's trying to death save. It
Whoa,
didn't
is
work.
that an earthquake? What? Everything's shaking. What?
Everything's shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can death save on this game.
Yeah.
I just
good
tried
luck
and it
with
didn't
those,
work.
Rails that are on the
Yeah.
playfield.
Definitely not something that's gonna work.
Yep.
Okay. We're good.
Oh, that was dangerous. Oh. That was called a slap save. Well, kind of. I didn't really slap it.
Yeah, it was a little bit.
Oh, man. I thought that little nudge was going to save it.
It was the slapping motion that counts, Edan.
Yep.
You know, it was like
I was
you could smack it really hard.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah, you don't want to smack it that hard.
Well, sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
So basically, slap saving is smacking the side of the machine to move the machine enough to hit the ball as it goes down the middle. A lot of times, it looks like the ball has just got a clean drain down the center, and you can't save it, but you actually can by smacking the side of the machine and having the flipper just touch the edge of the ball, just barely. And the thing about slap saving is you can push the machine a good amount, but the way like the force works, you barely move the tilt bob. So it's a good way of nudging the machine really hard without affecting the tilt ball that much. Definitely a tough skill to get the hang of. A lot of people have problems with slap saving, but slap saving is extremely important if you're gonna save your ball. Oops.
Oh.
I see. One thing I got to get better about is doing like light nudging, or light shaking back and forth.
I started to play more pinball with trying to reduce the nudging that I'm playing.
Yeah.
That's something I'm trying to work on. Is like try to be
because I can nudge, but I'm shaking the machine way too much.
Yeah.
And I tilt. You know, I might get it back up, but if I tilt, then what's the point? Like, you got to be able to shake that ball back out of the lane, like before you tilt.
Oh,
there you go.
There we go.
Yep,
Damn it.
that's why you don't right there, man.
Yeah, and I was actually shooting.
Those 3 pops on the left are evil.
Yeah, I wasn't aiming
evil,
for that.
man.
I was trying to get it up to the lanes again, but yeah.
Not what I was trying to do. Yeah, I wanted to go for the right shot, but I missed. Hit the drop target instead.
There it is.
There you go. Yeah, you got your 30,000 point shot lit.
Yeah.
There it is. Nice.
Oh.
There you go. Drop target bank.
There you go.
5K.
Yeah.
There you go. You got your 5,000 lanes lit. That's good. That adds up.
Not when it goes out the out lane.
Clean out lane train. That's how this game works.
Yep. Man, I can't.
Isn't it crazy like how quickly we're going back and forth between balls?
Yeah.
I think this is probably the shortest playing game I've ever had in here.
I mean, this is man.
This is shorter than your 8-ball EM you gave me.
Yeah, the
or Pro Pool.
Pro Pool. Yeah.
Pro Pool. Yeah, Edan sold me a
Pro Pool is not a short playing game.
electromechanical machine last year, and this is, I think, even shorter than that.
Yeah, well, I don't think
Old games like this generally play pretty short compared to new games, but this is kind of like on the extreme end. Although I wonder if it wouldn't be as bad if we actually had the banana flippers on it.
that would be something to think
Because
about.
you might be able to like trap it a little bit better. And I don't know if the ball like moves at quite the same speed with banana flippers.
Damn, that ball moves fast.
I think this game's starting to irritate both of us.
Yeah, I'm like, how the hell did I get 500,000 fooling around?
Yeah.
And I can't do it when I'm actually trying to get it. Oh man, out those pop bumpers. Jeez. Ah, you see
You
that?
got 2x bonus, so you can start building that if you can. Again, it's like, if the game lets you.
Oh,
nice! That was good.
You
that
see,
was
that's
a
how you
good
nudge
save.
in pinball.
That's good. That would have actually gone out if Edan didn't do something about it. Very nice.
Boom!
4,000 points.
That's right, but it was multiplied. I mean, that was the
That was
multiplied.
4,000 after it was multiplied.
Yeah.
6,000. Ooh, see now you're getting up there. Now you'd be looking at 12,000.
Ah!
Now you're
I was
looking
gonna
at
say now we're
3.
cooking with
Yeah.
heat, as if you can cook without heat. But yeah.
Banana flippers for the win, says
Banana
Carlos.
flip. Yeah. Man, I had things going and then it drained. Oh.
I save it from the pops, I flip, it goes right back to the pops, and it
Yeah.
comes right back. Like, seriously, man, come on. You wanna come up here, Patchouli?
Oh.
You wanna come up here, Patchouli? We'll have the kitty handicap on the next game.
Oh man, I thought I could save that. I probably needed to nudge it a little more.
Look, I'm the one at 8,000 points now.
Yeah.
This has inspired me to check out prices of machines and local sellers here. Nice, Lord JP.
Nice. What area are you from?
I think he's over in Australia. I think he's one of those
okay.
guys. Are you out there, like, on one of the other continents, Lord JP? I forgot.
Because I was gonna say, there looks like a very nice future spot in Centerville, which the
Patchouli. Come here, Patchouli.
Patchouli.
Patchouli. Come on, girl.
Yeah, so there's a really nice future spa for sale in Centerville, and the seller probably should have asked for more than what he's currently listed it at. It's a home use only future spa for like $750. Yeah, so okay, Australia. So yeah, I guess that
Melbourne.
Future spa won't help.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, from what I understand, pins are a lot more expensive over there, but there is a really dedicated community in Australia, so you can definitely find some stuff there. And of course, I mean, this probably isn't what you're looking for, but if you ever decide to go new in box, I think you can pretty much buy from anywhere, and they'll ship over there. There should be local distributors in Australia, though. But yeah, I'm not sure what like the used prices go for on games, old or new.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, is your electricity 120 volts, 60 hertz, or is it?
No, they go by PAL standards, I think. So
well, I mean, yeah, well, so
and
the
electricity,
European,
I think, is
so it's 220 volts at 50 hertz.
something like that.
Yeah.
Of course, Lord JP, like, correct us if we're wrong. We're probably wrong. 'Cause, you know, we don't live over there.
Yeah. Yeah,
Actually, I hear less about Australian stuff like that than I do like European stuff. I'm more familiar with the European stuff.
Yeah, so Europe does 220 at 50 hertz. Yeah, which you couldn't use the American games there. You'd have to convert it if.
Yeah, Japan is a similar enough
like
standard.
100 volts.
It's 100 as opposed to 120.
Yeah, you could probably use a 1.
Yeah, no, you can use 100 on 120.
You're covering up the flippers.
You're covering up both flippers. I mean, it's one thing when she sits on top of one flipper, but when she just sits on top of both
I
like
couldn't
this,
see it.
240 at 50. It is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just like
Okay.
Europe.
Yeah, so I don't know what the process is of converting an American game to run on that electricity. I mean, because I don't think you can just get a big step down converter box.
Well, no, yeah, they have to be converted and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, Stern, I think you can do that from the factory.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. If you order it from Stern, I mean, yeah, they'll send the correct one, but. Yeah, well, 230, 250. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty standard. I mean, our electricity can also vary. I mean, it seems pretty stable. I mean, from when I tested what I got out of my house, like, I mean, like 110 to 120, or maybe 115 to 120 is what I've measured at my house. But yeah, I mean, that shouldn't really affect anything. Whoa. There we go.
Nice, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, crap. Oof. Oh, shit. As soon as it came off the flipper, I knew I was screwed.
Don't you hate that feeling? You're like, ah, you feel it from like 5 miles away.
Yeah, I mean, just like
you just watch slowly.
I hate those. Those are the worst drains because for that time, the ball is just taunting you. Like, as soon as the ball left the flipper, like that moment, I knew if I was done. Oh, just like that.
That was awful.
Yep.
That was embarrassingly awful.
Yeah. Oh, I lit that thing. Oh, don't go out. Don't go out. Boom! Just like that. Wow. Jeez. Well, 129. Gosh, we're struggling to get past the 120, 130. Ah, man.
Yeah, we're doing terrible.
Come on. We're gonna have a good game, one way or another.
But truly, why do we suck at pinball?
Alright, I'm gonna try another strategy. I'm gonna try to build up my multiplier, and then before I try to cash in the bonus. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna work, but I just want to try something different. Alright, so there, I'm at 2x. Ah, and I drained. And the multipliers reset after each ball, right? Like, I'm sure that you do.
Yeah. The only thing that carries over is your extra ball.
Okay. Well, hey, I got 63,000 on ball 1,
Yeah,
so...
solid.
Oh, well, that wasn't because of the multipliers. That's because I lit the right target shot.
Yeah, sometimes sending the ball back up top is viable, but it's tough with how low these flippers are.
Right.
Like, you have to hit it super early. It's really bad.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm coming back for you, Edan. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. There we go. I got you in bonus. Oh, come on, man! That wasn't that hard.
All right.
I
All right.
had
So
that.
I'm gonna continue my new strategy of building up my multipliers with the right drop targets. I'm gonna try that and see if that. I mean, just because I keep doing the same thing and it's not working, so I'm gonna try something different. Oh crap! Ugh. Gosh, it just keeps going to a new drain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Wow, that was dangerous.
It's like, it just keeps finding new ways to drain. Why does it do this? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've drained as many different times as I had in this game.
Yeah. Oh.
And this is one drainy game. There you go. Although I'm not sure if building your bonus multiplier is really worthwhile right now.
Well, but
because you really got, it's going to take you to a whopping 6,000 points in bonus.
yeah, but the idea is I will build up my bonus. Oh.
Well, not really.
Hey, okay,
See?
but look at the multiplier. I
See?
have 10,000 points.
Yeah.
All that work for 10,000 points.
That could have been 5 stand-up targets for 50,000 instead. You know?
Yeah.
Do I take 10,000
Well.
for 20 shots or 50,000 for 20 shots?
I like to live dangerously.
Actually, it would have been more like, for 20 shots, it would have been a lot more. 200,000 points.
Yeah.
God damn it! God.
Or you could take an outlane for however many points that
Give
is.
me Wolfenstein 3D flashbacks.
No, boy. Come on, I was so close to blowing up my score.
I don't think you tilted either.
Oh, yeah, it might have just been a warning.
Mhm. Yeah, because when you tilt, normally it stays tilted for a couple moments.
Right.
Dude, this artwork is so awesome too. It's so trippy.
Yeah.
You got this old dude in the center. He's like, whoa.
Wow.
Then you
And
got a
there's
rocket on the right hand side.
And some dinosaurs.
Plants, snakes crossing over each other.
So
yeah, the pterodactyl. And a...
Is this based on a movie, or is it just a look-alike movie?
I think it's just an original theme.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but unless it is based on a movie.
Yeah, or it.
I would think if it was based on a movie, it would be more popular. You know.
Yeah.
Because this isn't a very popular game. Like it's cheap.
not.
Yeah. Scott was trying to sell it for $6.50. Couldn't get a sale on it.
Yeah, and I don't think that's a bad price at all, because he actually did do a lot of work on the mechanism.
Everything plays great. I mean,
yeah, and the playfield's pretty good.
I mean, if I ever had it, I'd do LEDs and you know, see if there's like a playfield protector or something.
Yeah, they probably do have a playfield protector.
It's possible.
I would definitely do it just to even out the inserts.
Yeah, so you don't have that insert issue anymore.
Yeah. Oh.
God, I want to kick this machine now. You're like, yeah, I got a drop target bank.
Oh.
And then you hit another target and you drain.
Yeah.
It's like, I thought I had this.
There you go.
That was a good save.
It was. Okay.
Drop targets. Ooh, nice.
Alright, I moved. There it is.
There you go. That is sort of viable.
There we go.
Ooh, nice.
That's how you do
I didn't
it.
realize you had the right lane lit. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was worth collecting, yeah. Because not only did you get 30,000 points, but you also advanced 3 bonus instead of 1.
Ooh, 2 for 1. There we go.
Yeah, something else to keep in mind is that the right target bank, you know, sometimes it's more beneficial just to leave them down, so you can get those pop bumper points.
Yeah,
'Cause they're
whoa.
1,000 points a pop, and if you get 5 or 6 pops, like you always do, that's a good chunk of points over the course of a game.
Right, whoa.
On my game where I basically rolled it, I had all the pops lit for basically the whole game.
Wow.
Or all the pops but 1. And every time you collect bonus, you're getting even more thousands of points in the pops. There you go. Ooh, there you go. Hell yeah.
Oh, no, 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 no.
There you go. You're getting small points from that, but it you know, the thing is you do it over and over and over again. It adds up big time.
Yeah.
Of course, now's the time where it would be beneficial to have your multiplier, but you're getting those pop points too when it comes back out.
Yeah.
That's going to be 15k. That's a 15k drop target. That was worth it. Ooh, this could be a 20k drop target.
Whoa.
Ooh, but you got your bonus multiplier now.
Shit!
You were almost there to blowing it up, Edan.
Well, I can still blow it up.
That was a fantastic first ball, though, man.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, but you had the one more drop would have given you 20k, and then if you had completed it once more, an extra ball would have lit, and you would have gotten 30k. And then you could have just wailed on that for the rest of your ball. That's a great position to be in.
Right.
And then your extra ball's lit on the next ball. There we go. That's what happens when you miss.
Yeah.
It would have been fine if I didn't miss.
All right.
There you go. Good slap save.
Yeah, a good no nudge on that.
Yep.
No nudging is a skill.
Yeah, well, some of the skills in pinball require you to have restraint. Restraint is the skill. Like, a lot of people will just do things without thinking about it, and
I knew I was
you have to
done.
actually stop yourself. Like, sometimes you might think, I need to nudge, but then you're like, wait, no.
Yeah.
I actually don't need to nudge. If I nudge, I might actually send the ball out.
Yep, that's happened to me before.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's about making, split-second, judgment calls.
Whoa! But Julie!
You don't knucklehead. We're having a good game, or at least Edan's having a good game.
Yeah.
I'm not having as
Julie.
good of a game.
You alright?
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It's like, I don't want her to mess up my game. You could have at least sat down and asked first.
She just went up.
Yeah, she just went up. She doesn't ever do that.
Sure, why not?
I heard her meowing in the distance, and then she just goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Edan's like, God, the one good game I have, and the cat gets up on the machine.
Okay, there you go. Good kitty. Oh, no. Yeah.
Julie, girl, how are you? What's you doing?
Boom! Just like that. Wow. Oh, it's lit again!
You're getting good pop-over points.
Yeah. Oh!
Almost every one of those hits was 1,000 points. Damn.
Boom! Just like that.
That was like 50,000 points.
Yeah.
Because you had max bonus times 2. Yeah, I would just go for the right target, man. Because remember, you get 10k on that target.
Yeah. Oh.
See, that's what you're going for the target.
I know, I just...
Not the drop target, the right target.
Yeah, but I'm like, oh, the multipliers.
There you go, 435.
Well, okay.
That's a good game.
I'll take that as a good game.
That's like a legitimately good game.
Yeah, alright. Let's see if I can get 500 on the next game.
Probably not, based on our track record. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
There's nothing against you, Edan.
Yeah.
This game,
It's just statistics.
this game eats souls.
Yeah.
See?
It's just statistics and probability.
Yeah, I want to go first this time.
Alright. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Player 1 has an advantage.
We should probably actually do a few single-player games too, because I find that getting into the groove on your own 3 balls definitely helps a little bit. So maybe what we'll do is we'll have you play a full game, I'll play a full game. We'll just kind of go back and forth like that. Because these games are short too, so it's kind of like we're waiting that long. It's not like Sopranos.
You're right. Yeah, really.
It actually is a pretty good feeling if you can actually sweep it. Like you hit the side and it goes and sweeps all 3.
I don't know. Does that happen on this game?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't get anything extra for it.
Yeah, I know.
But it is nice to actually do it. I've done it once or twice.
Okay.
Gotten a full 3-bank sweep by accident. Yeah, so one thing that Edan was doing there is trying to nudge the ball away from the out lane. And he actually nudged it back and forth there too, so that was good. Terrible flip though. See, he paid the price for that terrible flip.
Yep.
One terrible flip, and you could,
It was an unexpected pop.
Even when you make your damn shots, you still drain. What the hell, man?
Yeah, well, what kind of pinball is this, where you make your shot and drain?
I want this to be like Pinball, where hitting the left target bank is pretty much like a non-issue. You can hit that thing all day in Pinball and never drain.
Yeah.
Didn't Barry Orsler do Pinball?
I think he did.
Because he did this game too.
Okay, well,
so it's got some similarities to it.
Oh, I'm on
nice.
One. Oh. Wow, 42 flat.
Yeah, this is actually, I really like this playfield design though. Because when you get into the groove, like it's just got really good, satisfying shots. Like, you know, the drop targets feel really good. When you hit that right shot, I like the gate. The ball comes back and feeds the saucer. Really cool little design, especially for the era, I think. It definitely rewards on-the-fly shooting, which is good. And someone like Orsler's later games would be kind of the same way. Like Pinball is a good example, or Jokers. Jokers is a game, and you look at it and you're like, that doesn't look like it's that much fun. But then you play it, and you're like, and you're having to shoot stuff on the fly. It feels really good. Jokers, I think, is kind of an underrated System 11. Like, when you get that thing cleaned up, it's really nice. We're dropping frames, too. So I mean, I'm probably going to lower the bitrate a little bit.
Okay.
Because I don't think... The bitrate's at, like, 4,500. I don't think it's necessary for Pinball.
Right.
When I was doing the Buffalo Pinball stuff, I was doing, like, 3,500 or 3,000, and we were fine.
All right.
I noticed that like the bitrate deprivation kind of affects gameplay footage more than anything else. Like when you're doing like, you know, face-to-face stuff, it doesn't really seem to matter as much.
Shit.
Maybe because like the quality of the webcam is not that great anyway. You know?
All right, try solo. Games?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll do a solo game.
All right.
You guys put out the best games tonight, so I have to play first.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't gotten as much game time. I'm just kidding.
I don't know if high scores really correlate with longer play time on this game.
No, it does. Absolutely, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because you don't get your big points instantly in this. There isn't like a single like huge money shot. Yeah, you might get like a 30,000 point shot.
Right.
But in the grand scheme of things, 30,000 isn't the be-all, end-all. You know, you need hundreds and hundreds of thousands, and you have to build up to that.
Right.
Oh, I see. So the top lanes are actually only 3,000 when they're already lit. So once you get them lit, they're 3K. That's good to know. They're only 1,000 unlit. There you go. I'll take that. Sometimes the slings are your friend.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Good drop catch. Not a good drop catch. Yeah, I paid the price for messing up that drop catch.
Well, 163 is better than most of our games.
Oh! Well, 210, not too bad.
Carlos
I'll take
says,
it.
sometimes banana flippers are your friends. Well, it could be. It's easier to catch with banana flippers.
Yeah, actually, with banana flippers, it should be easier to strap up. That's one of the many reasons I want to try banana flippers on this eventually.
Yeah.
Scott was like, you know, we can try to get them on. I just have to buy stuff for it. So.
Oh, okay. Because I was wondering if there was anything stopping us from putting them on. But...
well, I haven't looked at it, but Scott says he basically needs like some different flipper mechanisms in there that he's got to order.
Okay.
I think what he did, like the linkage and stuff like that might be different from, with the banana flippers.
Yeah, because I noticed that these are Data East flippers.
They are. Yep.
Yeah.
And so I think Scott ended up basically doing a full flipper rebuild with the Data East style. Not even Data East style, but, with just like the traditional Williams style. And he just put Data East flippers in.
Right.
Unless you just rebuild it with the Data East stuff. I can't imagine it. We'll have to look at it later. I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious what the underside of the playfield looks like on this.
Oh, man.
Because we brought it in. Yeah, we brought it in, set it up. I didn't never look at the playfield or anything, so. Yeah, I'm actually not that familiar with flipper builds from like this era.
Yeah, I don't know if
I've had a couple old games, but I never really did anything to the flippers on them.
Yeah.
Whereas with the new Stearns and Data East, well, not new Stearns and Data East, but like the Sega's Data East Stearns in particular, I've rebuilt many flipper assemblies. But I haven't really done that with these old games. And I know that some of these old manufacturers, they have kind of like unique, flipper setups compared to modern games. I mean, hell, just look at Gottlieb alone, right?
Right, yeah, the Gottlieb.
Man, their stuff was weird. Especially like on Hollywood Heat
Yeah.
in the mid-80s.
Man, 85,000. That's puny and embarrassing.
Puny, embarrassing points. God, I'm such a loser. Such a waste of air.
I'm the biggest waste of oxygen. Did I do that right?
My CO2's not worth it.
Oh, my neurons are not firing.
Seriously, man. I don't think we've had a ball that bad yet.
1720.
It was 720 at first.
Oh.
And then I somehow got an extra 1,000 points. Oh yeah, it's because I got one bonus. I think that target up there is worth 720 because, and it advances your bonus too, I think. Yeah, one of the local players,
yeah.
which is what I don't want to sound like I'm actually making fun of Edan.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
like an inside thing in our
Yeah.
pinball league. One of the players,
Yeah.
like he's a great player, but when he does poorly, he's like, God, I'm such a loser.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm such a waste of air. He has actually said that, like in league. He'll just like storm off, like, God, I hate my life.
Yeah.
And he's like he's a well-off
he's
dude.
got a
That's
pretty-
the funny thing about it,
Yeah, he's got a pretty awesome life. I mean, if you had seen his play, if you've been to his plays, yeah, he's got a pretty awesome.
But yeah,
life.
the I'm a waste of air is like that was one of the
"God,
best
I'm such a
ones.
loser. Oh, I'm the biggest effing loser. Yeah, so we made fun of that. It's an inside joke. I mean, it really is.
So whenever we say that, we're poking fun at that.
Yeah. I mean, it's so hard not to laugh when you're like right near him, but I'm like, well, I don't want to laugh when he's doing that, because I don't want to be that guy that just makes fun of someone. It's just. Oh, I think you nudged it out.
No, it would have gone out anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
All right. Man, imagine doing solo games on Soprano.
I'm such a terrible human being.
All right, 500,000 points coming right up. jeez. Oh, that little bump save. Yeah. Boom, just like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
I think Edan's getting the hang of this game. Never mind. I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, look, 80,080. Oh man. Oh. I had such a good first ball. Well, I mean, a pretty good first ball. I can still get 500,000 points.
Time Warp, the game that makes you think you're doing well.
And you're not.
Until it bends you over and then takes a crap in the back of your head.
Ah. Boom. There you go. Let's get some more.
There you go. Get that target there. Bam. Hell yeah. That was 30K right there.
All right. Oh!
24K right there. See, that's how you build your points fast. Bam. Another 30K. Bam. Another 30K.
All right. Let's keep this going. Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of points for those top lanes and
Oh!
yeah, that was a great way to end it though.
Yeah.
After you get screwed over in ball 2.
Okay, 341.
341. Very nice. Nicely done.
Yep.
Nicely done. I want that extra ball though. There's no saving that. No saving that. Not getting. I'm getting like 1,000 points from that. There we go. 10K plus 2,000. Good. Not good. So I saved it. But then it just bounced back up and went back right back out. So this game is brutal. I feel like I'm almost better off shooting the bottom 2 targets if I'm going to go for those.
Yeah.
It seems a little more consistent. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, 2 for 1. Oh.
Well, 2 for 1 definitely, but the way the ball like reflects seems to be a little bit nicer to me.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, it was a terrible game. Okay, ball 3, but terrible balls 1 and 2. So how's everybody doing out there? We don't have that many people in here, but, you know, I didn't expect a ton of people. But I thought it would be fun to try streaming pinball on this channel.
Yeah, try to get
see what happens.
Try to get the gamers into pinball. Oh shit! I might have knocked it out.
Maybe not. Yeah, the thing about ball spin is that, like, just the way it spins on rails, it looks like it'll be going into a lane, but it'll kind of like, due to the spin, like roll its way back out. It's pretty annoying, actually.
Ooh. Oh, my timing was way off. There we go. Whoa. Oh, that was stupid. There we go. Nope. See, that's the spin that Austin was talking about.
The spin is real.
Yeah.
There you go, 3,000.
Oh.
There you go. God, that flipper hop though, man.
Yeah.
I bet the flipper hop wouldn't be that bad with banana flippers because you could probably just like hold the flippers up.
Yeah, you really could. All right, I can do it all on ball 3.
Hey, it's a one-ball game.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought one of the issues with OBS is even when you lower the bitrate, it still tries to stream at a higher bitrate.
Oh,
It's kind of annoying. It's like even though I lowered it to 4,000, it was still trying to transmit at like 4,700. It's like, you're trying to transmit like a lot higher than I'm telling you to.
Yeah.
I just lowered it to 3,500 because we're getting a lot of dropped frames, about 3% in dropped frames.
Wow.
Which, you know, after an hour, you know, isn't that bad, but it's still not ideal. There we go.
Oh.
Man, good pop-over points. So now we're in business. I'll take that. Yeah, see what I should have done is instead of smacking it like that, I should have like shaked it up.
Yeah, 121,000 on ball 1's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not. I'll take it. Yeah, see, like I've got it at 3,500 and it's still transmitting at 5,000 sometimes.
Jeez.
It's like, why is it doing that, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is I'm on Wi-Fi, so that's why we're getting dropped frames. Plus it's Friday night, so, you know, a lot of people in the complex are probably on the internet.
Right, everyone's got to stream their Netflix in 4K.
Yep. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, seriously.
4K, it's all the rage. I still don't have a 4K display in my house.
Same here, but I mean, when I buy movies, I get the 4K version because it's only like $5 more.
And you'll probably eventually upgrade, yeah.
Yeah, and it includes the regular Blu-ray as well.
Yep.
So, yeah, so I'm all for the 4K format. And even though I don't have a 4K TV yet, yeah, I mean, I wonder, maybe I'll get a 4K TV like later this year. But yeah, it's. I mean,
you know, I've got an Xbox One X. I wouldn't mind a 4K TV, but I can't justify the cost. I mean,
Right,
1080p
yeah.
still looks awesome on that TV. So
yeah, it does. 1080p is still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I heard that the real reason to upgrade is not so much for the higher resolution, but more for the HDR.
Yeah.
Which I heard is a game changer, but I have yet to.
But you don't even need a 4K display for HDR. I mean, you can.
thought you
There are
did.
1080p HDR displays, right? There have to be because the Xbox One S does HDR.
Yeah, but I don't. But
Or was that only in movies and not games?
well, I know the Xbox One can play 4K.
Because
Blu-rays.
HDR is just a color thing. It's not like a resolution thing, right?
It's not resolution, but it's color and brightness. And
Yeah.
like it's a higher dynamic range between the brightest brights and.
But
the
yeah, but I'm
darkest
saying
darks.
like you can get 1080p HDR displays. I'm pretty sure.
I'll
have to check.
Yeah, I don't. I don't.
Really don't
I've
think you
seen
can?
any. I'm pretty sure all HDR displays are 4K.
4K?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to get into it with 1080p. I mean, maybe some TVs say that they accept the HDR signal, but they don't actually do anything with it. I mean, I have seen some things like that.
Yeah.
Just so they can put the HDR label on the box, even if the display itself can't display HDR.
Yeah.
They just want to say it accepts the signal. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll find a lot of that stuff on like Black Friday TV deals where you get an inferior product that looks very similar to like a normal one. Oh.
Extra ball's lit.
Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yes!
Boom!
Extra ball. It's our first extra ball, guys. I love seeing that light come on because you never see it come on.
Wow.
Hey, Chanty! How are you doing, man? Welcome to the stream.
Oh boy, there it is.
Ooh, we got a 5x. No! Two more targets would have given me 10x.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I've only gotten 10x once. 10x is,
well, I think you
yeah.
win for the night. I don't know if I'm gonna get there.
$6.99. You never know, man. You might.
I might, yeah.
See, that's where the left drop target bait can really come in handy.
Yeah,
You
gosh,
get that extra ball.
I wish we had this game in our league. I really do.
It would be a fun game in League.
And it would be quick. Like,
It'd be frustrating, but
yeah,
it would be fun.
well, so what? Like, League is not supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be competitive.
Well, I think it is supposed to be fun too. I think they say it in their
Yeah.
their motto:
We do.
pinball, competition, and fun.
If you're not having fun, then this isn't the or.
I got a Lazarus.
Yeah.
Lazarus is when it comes back from the dead.
Whoa.
Man, I got a bunch of points just for those in lanes.
Those in lanes. Boom. Okay.
That was garbage.
800,000. I mean, that's
801.
a good game.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right. 900,000 coming right up.
gonna look up the HDR thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Yeah. I don't think I'd ever seen a 1080p TV with HDR. I don't know. Ooh! Oh, that was stupid. Oh, man! Alright. I gotta go give us another go. 173. I can do better than that. Alright. Oh, crap! Come on! I can't just send it up the left in lane and drain down the right out lane. Oh. Oh, I can let it go. Yep, gave it back to me. Alright, not quite. I'll get it. There it is. Come on. Alright. Get some more. Alright, come on, let's get it up that right lane. Alright, just like that. Alright. Alright, again. Haha! Let's keep it going. Oh! Oh, yeah, that's me. Yep, that's me, Edan. Oh no, I'm just some stranger that just walked in and had to play some pinball. Oh, come on. Yeah, so Austin and I are trying to blow this game up. Austin just put up like 700 or 800,000. All right, so 288. Yeah, we've been having a lot of like 120,000 point games. So I think we're improving our averages, but yeah, I gotta see if I can get closer to that 800,000. I had a 400,000 point game earlier, and then before we started streaming I had a 500,000 point, but it was before we started streaming, so yeah, it's not really worth anything. Okay, that'll come back. Yep. So basically I want to advance the multipliers and increase the what the bonus is worth, and the bonus value, yeah, can be increased by advanced by shooting that right shot. Oh. Oh. Damn, those outlanes are just, yeah, they're pretty wicked. Oh. Oh, that was a little dangerous. There we go. Alright, let's keep it going. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm catching up on the chat. Yeah, so someone breaks in and starts streaming. Yep, that's I guess that's what burglars do these days. They're like, well, everyone with all their smart devices and cameras, like, in their home, like, yeah, I guess we better start streaming just so we could say we're not breaking in. Oh. Oh, crap. No, 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 no! Oh, good save. Oh. There it is. Whoa! Wow, those pop bumpers on the left are dangerous! Oh my god! Ah, man, I got a long way to go. Oh, jeez. All right.
So, according to what I said or found, was that HDR is usually only in 4K displays.
Okay.
Not because the technology is linked to 4K, it's just because all the TV manufacturers are pushing towards 4K now.
Okay.
And 1080p displays are kind of being phased out.
Okay.
But
So
it is entirely possible for HDR to be implemented on 1080p displays.
Okay.
And there was an article last year in early 2017, so it's a year and a half ago, saying that Sony was bringing HDR to their budget 1080p displays.
Okay.
Now, I couldn't find any Sony 1080p displays on Amazon. But when I typed Sony TV HDR 1080p, and I just found a bunch of Roku boxes and shit. I'm looking for a TV.
That's hilarious.
All right, let me give it a go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. That I mean, I didn't even realize that anyone had tried to make a 1080p HDR TV, but it makes sense that it would be technically possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, the industry is clearly pushing towards 4K.
I have no desire to upgrade to 4K right now. I mean, the only
Yeah.
thing is the Xbox One X.
Yeah,
But the thing is, like, 1080p looks awesome on that
it
TV.
does. Yeah.
I do want a bigger TV, but I can't justify the cost of the upgrade. Because,
Yeah.
you know, a good larger than that 4K display is probably going to cost $500, $600, $700, $800.
Yeah,
you know?
it depends. I mean, if it's from
Like,
a name brand,
I would want probably like another LG or something
yeah,
like that. You know, so
yeah, I would stay away from the lower.
Oh yeah,
brands
no, I won't
because-
ever touch Vizio or things like that.
Yeah, because typically you have to be very careful when you see a deal that's too good to be true. Like you see a 4K TV with HDR for like $500 or less. Typically they're missing some critical features, like maybe there's high input latency, or maybe...
Which for me is a big no-no.
Yeah,
Like, no
or-
thanks.
Yeah, or another possibility is that the dynamic lighting has some compromises in there where like it just cannot produce the brightness or the vividness that you would expect.
Oh, you're trying to like make a like a DIY project with it. I was gonna say, why would you want a less than 19-inch monitor these days?
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that could probably be tough.
Yeah, or some TVs, they say they're HDR compatible, which mean they don't actually display HDR.
The thing is, if you're going
they
less than
just-
19-inch, do you need 4K? Because the
No.
pixel density,
You really don't.
you know, the 4K I think makes more sense if you have a larger display.
Yeah. Yeah, and I heard that the new TVs...
I mean, you can look at like the Switch. It's a 720p display, but it looks razor sharp.
Yeah.
Because the pixel density, you know, like the screen
Right.
when you only gotta cram, you know, 1280 by 720 into a screen that's like this big, it's different than cramming 1280 by 720 into a screen this big, and you notice like, you know, the artifacts and stuff. I mean, 1080p for a sub 19-inch display should be more than enough. Got 1080p on my 23-inch monitors. It looks fantastic.
It
still.
does, yeah.
I'm going again. That was a shitty game.
I'm going again.
That was an awful game, man.
Alright. Okay, so when I was reading "Here's a bad reply, but," I wasn't sure if that was the person's name or if that was like what he had typed. Like, here's a bad reply, but who's that guy? Who the hell is that guy in the house?
Here's a bad reply, but
Yeah, I'm like, I kept looking for the person's name. Like, I'm like, what? Wait, where's his name? Shouldn't it be right there?
Yeah, I was actually wondering. He was like, "I'm Steve," and I'm like, I know a lot of Steves now. At one point in time, I would have been like, "Yeah, that's Steve," but now, you know, especially being in pinball and stuff, there are a bunch of Steves in pinball.
Yep.
Steve Bowden,
We have a-
Steve Capinos.
We have a bunch of Bobs.
Oh god, yeah, a bunch of
A
Bobs.
bunch of Dans.
Yeah.
We really do.
You know what's
like,
funny is like Dan was
Oh,
like
and
the name
Daves.
that everybody seemed to have.
We have a bunch of Daves too.
Yep.
Like, I think there was a league a few years ago where they actually had like 4 different Daves, but they did not have a group that was all 4 Daves in that week.
That'd be funny if they were all named Dave.
Yeah, because then when like making the announcements, like I would just be like, all the Daves, Group 5. Like, I wouldn't even bother reading the last names. I would just say.
Yeah, the reason I was wondering it was that I did just post a link on Facebook. I meant to post it earlier, but I was like, I wonder if that's Steve Capinos and not.
Like, yeah.
But I had a feeling with that name. I was like, it
Here's
might be Drum and Bass Steve. That might be my old friend Steve.
Oh,
Jesus.
here's a bad reply, but.
All right, your turn.
Alright, here's a bad plunge, but.
But
Here's a bad game, but. I will get the high score on this game right now. Oh! Oh. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that sucks because you had 3x bonus.
Yeah.
Building that up would have been good.
Yeah, how did I get that 3x bonus?
The saucer.
Oh,
Yeah, if you look,
that's
it's constantly scrolling.
Jeez,
And
yeah.
the one that you get it in, it will stop on that,
stops
and then
it.
it will switch to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So-
saucer can be very valuable.
Oh yeah.
Aw, so pissed. Alright. Oh, yes! Wait, that wasn't the multiplier.
That's one of the things I like about this game is like a bunch of aspects of the playfield can be worthwhile if you get it a bunch of times. The saucer can be really good if you get it a bunch of times. Left drop targets are good if you get them a bunch of times. Right saucer is obviously really damn good if you get it a bunch of times.
Yep.
You're probably watching all those like COD and like PUBG streams, right? So you probably actually
Or
like,
Fortnite.
Well, yeah, you probably get into it with a lot of trolls.
I never got into I haven't even tried Fortnite.
This is my name because when people give me like hate message replies, it'll start off with this. Here's a bad reply, but you're a douchebag.
Oh, jeez.
You know, that's probably like that's the angle he's
So,
going for.
to anyone, I have not played Fortnite yet. To anyone who has played it, like, what's the big deal with it? Why?
It does look fun. I've seen
Yeah.
it.
I mean, but come on, is it really that good? Like, I haven't played it, but I'm
well,
like,
it is a game by Epic Games, so
yeah, that is
I
true.
have faith that it's actually like legitimately good.
Okay.
Because Epic makes really damn good
They
games.
do.
They've
Yeah.
got industry veterans.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know. Are you heading out, Steve? All right. Well, take care, man.
Oh, here's a bad reply, but oh.
Do we still have Timu out there? Timu's probably gone.
All right. Oh. All right, come on, keep it going. Oh, 5x.
There you go. Yeah, you definitely want to cash in those points, Edan. Don't mess it up. Yes!
Yeah.
All right, that's 50,000, 55,000.
Oh shit, here
60,
it is.
actually, because you got the 10K.
Oh!
Oh!
All right, let's keep it going. Oh sh.
At least you got 30,000 on the drain and another 50 something.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Okay, that's another good game. All right, our odds are improving. Our averages are getting better.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Man, that ball is so slow. I don't know.
It can be fast,
hold
man.
that thought.
Yeah.
Hold that thought.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
wait until it gets into the pop bumpers. And
Yeah, we've had somewhere it just like
Yeah.
shot down the middle like a gunshot.
Yep.
Shit. Okay, there we go. I was hoping it would like hit the edge and like bounce over to the right.
Okay. Good.
I didn't want it to go there. I'm trying to get it to go down into the lanes instead of the saucer because I feel like I have better luck when the ball comes out of the lanes as opposed to the saucer.
Oh, that was a tilt?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Yep.
I didn't even hear the warning.
That was a bad game. I was having pretty good feelings on ball 3, but yeah, good idea. Up to the left, yeah. No, you're good.
Oh.
You're good. That's good.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
All right, while the tilt bob is moving, I'll start playing.
Man, now I kind of want to get Stargate in here and do this again. I thought about hitting Scott up tonight and being like, hey, we're streaming. You want to bring Stargate over?
Yeah.
While we stream, I've got the help.
Yeah.
One of the heaviest games
Man,
we've ever
that
lifted up
Stargate
here.
is such a heavy game. What was the heaviest one we brought up here? Was
It was
it?
Stargate or Waterworld. I think probably Stargate because Waterworld was heavy, but we were both burnt out by the time we carried it up.
Now,
So
what
I think
about
we were both weak too.
Dirty Harry?
Ooh, yeah, Dirty Harry was.
That was
really
a
good, too.
beast.
Yeah. I kind of missed that game.
Yeah, it's a
When I
fun
sold
game.
it, I wasn't quite ready to part with it, but you know, with,
I mean, you
like,
had
the health
to-
issues and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, you had to sell it. Oh.
Yeah, with that stuff that was going on, I definitely felt kind of panicked, and but yeah, I wasn't really ready. Let's see what Sharky Shootout.
Yeah, Sharky Shootout is also another one of those underrated games.
Yeah, and Hit Pause, the guy I sold it to, he loves it, man. It's his first like semi-modern pin.
Yeah, it's
and he's like, man, I love it. I play it every day.
I was about to
almost hit the switch.
Well, actually, you can't because it's one of those like
it's a one-way switch.
One-way switches, which I'm like, I'm gonna do it. It might have even gone back into no. Okay. Wishful thinking, right? I did shoot it up the left in lane, and it went up and over the right out lane.
Yeah. You know, I bet you it's really easy to alley pass on this.
Yeah.
With how low those flippers are.
Yeah, it is. I
should just try to get the 5,000 lanes lit and just alley pass back and forth.
That would be interesting. It's also risky too, but oh, come on! It touched it, but it didn't register. Oh.
Easy free points, not big points, but you know, free points. Free points are good.
Oh.
You tried.
Yep. Man.
Hey Joshua, how are you doing?
Hey everyone.
That was a good attempt, Edan.
It was. Oh man.
Yeah, for those of you guys that were on my Wolfenstein 3D stream last night, I kept talking about Tempest 4000, which came out the other day. I did try it, actually. I installed it after the Wolfenstein stream. I didn't stream it on Twitch, but I did install it. And it's pretty cool.
So is it a remake, or...?
It's like a follow-up.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that was... I deserved that. It was way too far. Yeah, so Tempest was an old arcade game in like 81 or 82.
Yep. Is that a vector monitor game?
It's a vector monitor game. Then there was a reboot in 94 for the Atari Jaguar called Tempest 2000. And that's where the 1000 naming scheme came from.
Right.
And then it was basically like a remake, but it had power-ups. The old game didn't. It had new enemy types, you know, electronic music, stuff like that. It was kind of trippy looking. This is by the same guy that did Space Draft, the one that you complained about, the trippy visuals.
Well, because I mean, it's just, you just can't see
it is hard to see what's going on. And Tempest 4000 shares some of that from Space Draft. It's not as hard to see, but it is beautiful, and it is trippy. But then there was a Tempest 3000 in 2000 for the new one. It was just an obscure platform that never really took off. And then there was TXK for the PS Vita, in 2013, 2014 or something like that. And then, which was basically like Tempest 4000, but it wasn't. And now there's Tempest 4000. And Tempest 4000 plays a lot like, you know, the old 2000 and 3000, but it's for modern systems. You know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, PC version I hear is kind of buggy too. Yeah, I definitely would not get it for that. It seems fine on my Xbox One, so I'd assume it's perfectly fine on PS4 as well. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't think it plays as well as like the older versions. Like I like to use the D-pad, but your character moves a lot more than he does in the past with the D-pad. So that takes some time to get used to. Yeah, it's definitely pretty cool. Like, I really should be going for the bonus collect. That's how I raise my bonus. But when I get the ball on the left, I just keep letting it bounce over to the right, so I can go for the left drop targets, which isn't as valuable. Like that right there, I should have did a drop catch. But I've got this obsession with like the left drop target bank. Ooh, I'll take that. That was a good little save. I'll take that too. That was nice. Yeah, you definitely get it, man. Definitely get it. That's not what I was trying to do. Oh, I'll take that. See, that's good. Drop catch into the right. The good thing about hitting the left drop target bank, though, is sometimes you'll hit the right target bank, too. It'll ricochet into the right targets. 2-for-1 deal. We haven't gotten the special yet. Have you gotten a special?
No.
I don't think so. I don't think either one of us have. Yes! Okay, now we're... This is good. You hear the music. Not music, but the sounds are picking up.
Yeah, the sounds are coming from some kind of sound generator.
I'll take that. See, that's what I should be going for. Money shot! It's like playing break shot. Go for the money shot! That's an actual call out. Apparently Scott's got a break shot up at Mustang Sally's.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I still need to go there.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, the next Pinabler tour is gonna have Mustang Sally's in it, so yeah, so I'm excited to try that.
Getting big points now.
Oh.
I just now realized I lit my extra ball. It's like, get it, yes! Extra ball. Oh yeah, man.
Extra ball!
Yeah, right? I've got a whole bucket full of them.
Yeah.
That was a big shot right there. 30,000 plus the, 36,000 on top of it. I want to hit that drop for that another 30K. I'll take the C. Can you get that A? Can you get the A? Can you get the A? Oh. That's 30K right there. $5X bonus. Oh!
Oh, damn.
It feels so good when you get it maxed out. Or close to maxed out. $10X bonus.
Oh, shit. Oh, there it is.
We might roll it. We're gonna roll it if I don't tilt it.
Oh.
We're gonna roll it if I don't tilt it.
You better get ready. Oh.
I'm not gonna tilt it out.
Oh, okay.
Hey, special's lit. Okay, you like the special. We got the special too. We just rolled it. We just went over. and that's it.
Well, you have an extra ball,
I do.
so it's not it.
It is hard as hell. It's very, very drainy. Slow ball, that's usually the case with a lot of these old games, especially with worn playfields like this. If you play like a brand new game with like a clear coat and, you know, it's a little bit steeper
Yeah.
with brand new, you know, tight, strong flippers, it'll be really, really fast. But a lot of these old games play really slow, especially when the you know, the incline is,
the slope.
low. The slope is lower, so. That was a fit. That's actually my best game yet. I haven't done any better than that yet on any game I put up. So that was awesome. See, what I do wonder is if you can get a second extra ball. I assume you can. A lot of these old games, there's no limit to your extra balls.
Well, you win for the night. So 1.1. Yep.
Yeah, it totally rolled because it didn't save it.
Yep.
My highest is still 995. So that was awesome. So what I'm gonna do with this stream, I'm gonna try to also like highlight some certain games. I'll probably highlight one of your games. I'll highlight one of mine.
Yeah.
And then I'll upload the whole stream too, just to give my pinball channel some extra content.
Right. Jeez, that was a weird bounce.
Yeah, I mean you can see how it's hard as hell. I mean this
Yeah.
game just will eat you up and spit you back out. But I mean sometimes you can get into a good rhythm and you just you know it still takes a lot of smart gameplay though. Like if you can trap the ball, trap it, and if you can shoot that right shot, which collects your bonus, do it. And you know you need to play smart, definitely.
Oh,
There you
who
go.
just
See,
did a
he
live
trapped
catch?
up. There you go. I would just drop and hit the left drop target bank. Yeah, just like that. There you go. You really have to play smart in this.
Oh, crap.
Yep. Alright, you can go again. You know.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
That was
Pretty
a trope.
awesome.
Yeah. $3,000. That's actually not the lowest we had on a plunge.
Our lowest is like 1,700. Yeah, that sling is really sensitive. I'll probably have to go in and adjust it sometime.
Yeah.
It's good that it's sensitive, but when it's that sensitive,
Yeah,
it needs to be
it should not be
adjusted, yeah.
firing on its own. You know, some of the Gottlieb Premier games actually would detect when the slingshot is just firing off rapidly, and like after
would stop
5,
it.
yeah, it would just stop
It did
itself
that on
after
my
5.
Waterworld.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which that's such a clever feature, and that's something that definitely would have extended the life of the the mechanism.
Waterworld is a fun game, man.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having one of those again. That's like super clean.
Yeah, I think, but but gosh, all the water worlds that were out there, weren't they like played or routed to hell? Like,
Yeah.
so it'll probably
It's
be
hard
hard.
to find like super nice ones,
Yeah.
but I'm sure they exist.
Yeah, they probably do.
They'd still probably be relatively cheap because nobody likes that game.
Yeah. Man. Oh shit.
Alright, let me get in here.
All right.
Now I'll get eaten up and spit back out.
Yeah. It's like you used up your good game already.
I've had a couple of good games tonight, though.
Yeah, that's true.
You've had a couple too.
Yeah. Oh.
Trying to hit that left drop target, I missed. just hop it over. That's the better strategy. Instead of me going for those drop targets. There you go. See, that's good. We want to build that. Yeah, we want to build up that bonus. Unless we get it into a situation like that, where yes, then it's beneficial for me to go for the drops. And again. See, I'm trying to control, but it's leaning to the left, and there's the dip, and it just should have kept rolling over to the right, but it went the opposite way. So that's the problem with trying to control the ball on this specific machine right now. So if I had actually flipped on the fly, I would have been fine. Would have been fine if I flipped from the right flipper on the fly.
All right. Yeah, one thing I like about this game is that it has not been fully converted to LEDs.
I thought about asking Scott if he wanted the GI to be converted to LEDs, kind of like 8-Ball.
Yeah.
Because like it might help him actually sell it when he goes back.
Yeah.
And they're not going to be that expensive. It's probably going to be like it's going to be like $20 for GI.
Yeah, because I'm someone that actually prefers games to come with incandescence. Just because when most people install LEDs, they have such a bad taste in LEDs. So I actually prefer incandescence any day over LEDs. But the problem is, when people buy and sell games, it's as if LEDs are just expected to be standard, which is probably why some people just put the cheapest LEDs they can find, and it looks like crap, or the colors are wrong.
Yeah, my thing is, like, when I'm streaming, too, like, the game definitely looks brighter on stream. Yeah. Like, with this game right here, without the LED lamp, it looks really dark on stream. Even with this, so, like, if you look at it,
yeah,
it's just, like, super
But I do like...
super dark.
Yeah, now, in person, I do
in
like...
In person, it looks great.
Yeah, I do like the gentle glow.
Yeah, especially, like, when I have the lights off.
Yeah.
You're playing it in the dark.
Yeah.
It's great.
So I do like the gentle glow of incandescence, rather than the harsh LEDs.
Yeah.
But, oh, man. Jeez.
We got 127, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself when I was playing this, I was like, man, like, Kevin should buy this. Put it at Pinball.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, he's actually trying to sell his Aerosmith LE.
I wish he would try to sell his fucking Centaur, man. It plays like a piece of garbage. That's like one of the worst games in there right now. It just plays like shit.
Yeah. Like the right flipper is definitely weaker than the left or something.
Flippers need to be rebuilt, and the game needs to be raised up. It's like, you guys think this is slow. You should see our friend Centaur.
And man. I would remove the LEDs or install an OCD board.
Oh man, hey Smithereens, how you doing, man?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just like anything else, man. Like hard video games, like you get better at them as you play. And I don't know why our bitrate's not adjusting.
Jeez.
Yeah, we're dropping a lot of frames right now, so.
Man.
I should have hooked up the Ethernet cable, but generally the Wi-Fi has been fine here. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of frustrating because it's not adjusting the bitrate, and normally it will adjust the bitrate when you lower it, but it's not doing it.
Jeez, we're now at 7.
Yeah, it catches up for some reason, yeah.
Wow. That's strange.
Yeah. Oh well.
You play pinball now, but not your own, but weekly. Awesome, man. Cool.
Yeah.
That's great to hear. You play in a league or something, or you just play at a location or at a friend's house or something like that? But yeah, pinball is like any, say, difficult thing, or like, say, difficult video games. Like, it takes a lot of practice. And the first year in particular, to a year and a half you play, if you play regularly and you learn from your mistakes, there's a fast like learning curve, and you start building a lot of skills really quickly. Yeah, it's great.
All
man.
your crap is packed for your move to Nebraska. All I have.
Oh,
is
you're
your
moving.
3DS and Switch. Well, 3DS and Switch is a.
You're moving.
They're good. So,
He lives about 30 minutes, 40 minutes south of me.
Oh, really?
He actually ran into me at Starland.
Really?
He's like, yeah, I'm Smithereens. So I got to meet him in person, and
Okay.
and he backs my Patreon. It was so
But
awesome
so
to catch
did he
you up in
recognize
person.
you at Starland?
Mhm.
Or
Yeah.
Oh, and you had no
Yeah.
idea who he was. Yeah.
It was
Okay,
awesome.
You're awesome.
But it's a shame because he's local, and I was like, you
Oh.
know, we've got that in common, which is great. So
Nebraska is that's way
it's a long ways away, man.
out.
Long ways away.
Yeah, and you're far away from Starland. But,
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to go to Starland anymore.
But you can still order their stuff
Yeah.
and have it sent to you. So yeah.
Man, so you play on location? Okay, very cool. Yeah, that's how I started playing. You know, once I rediscovered pinball in about 2010, I think it was late 2010, and it was like early to mid 2011 that I found the local location, and then I started playing on location regularly, and that's how I played for the first 2 years. You know, I bought my first machine 2 years later. And I probably wouldn't have done that had the location we played at not closed down. Yeah, so my main location I played at closed down, and that's what spurred me to get another machine. And I was kind of like heavy into the tournaments at the time. I was like, well, I need a machine to keep practicing, you know. But I ended up buying one of my favorite machines anyway, so that just got me hooked. And then the streaming in early 2015. I think that's what kept the rotation going faster, was the streaming. Although I did have a bunch of games rotating in and out before I started streaming, but I think I started rotating faster when I started streaming.
Oh.
You don't join me for a lot of streams.
Yeah, and I definitely helped with a lot of the moves that. Yeah.
It's even better, Branch, when you're playing really well for more than a minute or two. That's one of the reasons I like the newer games more. I love these old games.
Boom, just like that.
But the newer games, I really get into a zone, and I'll have like 30-minute long. In some cases, I'll have 45-minute long games. On some of the deeper sterns in particular.
Shit. Oh! That's the same thing that happened earlier today.
I mean, shit. I think I've had 40-minute long Rolling Stones games.
Yeah.
And that's not the deepest game.
I've had, Lord of the Rings that lasted, 40 minutes, and I gotta say, I don't know, the games that go on for 40 or more minutes, they're not my favorite, but,
Well, the thing about those games is you have to know the rules.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I have to be progressing towards a wizard mode or something. Or at least be building something substantially. Like in Rolling Stones, my super combos are probably worth a ton of points by then.
Right.
You know, like I'm slowly building towards that. But it's something like Lord of the Rings, I'm thinking like Valinor the whole time.
yeah,
Or if I'm in Sopranos, I'm thinking of Boss.
I've
or
never made it to
If I'm on
Valinor.
Game of Thrones, I'm thinking... Well, Game of Thrones actually isn't that long. Well, you can actually get to Iron Throne pretty quickly in Game of Thrones if you're good at it. But you know what I mean. AFM, I'm thinking Roll the Universe. You know, I'm thinking big wizard modes, because that's really satisfying to me.
Man,
Right.
can't do anything right.
Neither one of us can.
I'm such a loser.
such a effing loser.
God, we're doing that inside joke again.
God, I'm a waste of air.
Oh.
That was garbage. Garbage. Let it bounce over. See, a lot of little easy tricks like that will help you stay alive. Learning the bounce pass is extremely important. Learning the flip individually, extremely important.
Oh yeah.
Slap saving, extremely important. Death saving on a modern game. Actually, don't do that. You'll probably get kicked out of your bar.
Yeah.
Won't work on this game because it's so shallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the death
Star
save.
Wars Pinball. What
Yes.
about Star Wars Pinball?
And which Star Wars pinball?
Oh yeah, that's right. There are like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, there's 3.
Yeah, we have the Stern Star
4,
Wars.
Yeah, I always
Stern's-
forget about the Sega Star Wars.
Yeah,
man.
Stern Star Wars, Sega Star Wars, Data East Star Wars, and I think
Pinball
they're
2000.
oh yeah, Pinball 2000 and The Empire Strikes Back, which was like a weird hybrid of Space Invaders and some other game
That
where
never
it was
came out, though, right?
oh, was it
Yeah,
actually?
no.
It never came
That never
out?
came out, no.
Oh, I thought it. Okay, I didn't know that it wasn't released.
Yeah, it depends on where you live. I mean, you'd be surprised. Yeah, it really depends on where you live. In the United States, a lot of people are like, I got no pinball, but pinball's kind of coming back in a way on location, so you just got to look for it. The pinball community is really good about updating a place called Pinball Map. So
Yeah.
if you Google Pinball Map, you'll find the website, and you can search your location, and it'll show pinball machines nearby you. Sometimes you'll find a one-off here or there, or you might find a location with 5 or 6 games. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a place with like 14 games. Hey, Tony. Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars is pretty cool. I like it. I want to put more time into it.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of that multiplier thing.
Is there a Doom pinball? There's not, but there is a guy making a homebrew pinball machine.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
in
a
Texas.
there's a homebrew Doom pinball which looks
Yeah, he
pretty
started making
sweet.
it not too long after Doom 2016 came out.
Yeah,
Not many updates recently. He says like he's been making updates behind the scenes. But
yeah. I mean, it's just a side project for him, so
yeah,
it's
that's all right.
oh
It's
man.
all right. It's got a lot of really tight shots on it. So.
Yeah, and it has like an upper playfield and
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I would like to see a real Doom pinball machine get made.
Yeah, me too. I
Oh.
mean, Doom is one of those iconic video game franchises that if there was a game made, I think Doom would be one of the ones to do.
Yeah, I would say Doom or Halo would make good pinball machines.
There is on Zen Pinball.
There is,
Pinball FX.
yeah, that's right.
They did make a Bethesda pack, and one of the tables is Doom.
Except I played it and I don't know, I could not get into it.
I should
I'm
buy
like,
it and try it out.
It makes no sense to me. It's like, how do I get to multi-ball? It just... Ugh. And then there were some weird toys where, like, the pop bumpers can rotate in a circle and you choose which direction they go in with the left and right flippers. It's just... Ugh. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like a good pinball.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of the
just-
Zen tables are like that.
Yeah, well, but I think that one takes
It's
it.
especially bad.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
I just wish that they made it more about the pinball, and like I wouldn't mind if that mode was just a little side thing, but it seems like that it just keeps coming up over and over again. It just I don't know, and the shots are kind of tight, and I don't know. I was kind of let down by Doom.
Now I'm scared to buy it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Edan, for ruining my
Well,
day.
you
No,
can
I'm just
still
kidding.
play. You can still play the other Bethesda.
I don't care about those games.
Yeah, Fallout or Skyrim.
There's not a Wolfenstein one. It's just Doom.
Yeah, that would be awesome, man. Could you imagine having killing Nazis in
pinball.
In pinball? Oh man.
You can kill Nazis in Wolfenstein 3D, then go kill them in pinball.
Except they probably wouldn't be able to have the swastika in there. They'd probably use that, I don't know, fake one. That, yeah, like what they do in the European version of Wolfenstein.
I'll take that. 123k, not horrible. Not ideal, but not horrible. Oh, see, I missed my shot. That was a good drop catch, though. But I mistimed it. Yeah, you can see the drop catch can be pretty important on this.
There is a Doom board game.
Yeah, there are two. There's one based on the 2016. There's one based on Doom 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, how do you play them? What are they?
They're tabletop games.
Like,
It's a board game with pieces and
I've
cards.
never played
and-
it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
it's online. You can
Do
look
they
at
take
look it up.
a long time to learn?
Probably.
That's
I wanted to get it, but the prices on them have kind of gone up a little bit.
I got the Doom 1000-piece puzzle, and it's still sealed. I want to put it together, but the
Is it
thing
based
is,
on like Doom 3?
no, it's Doom
2016.
2016.
Really?
Yeah, I have that.
I want a classic Doom 1000-piece puzzle. With, like,
Yeah,
all
that-
the enemies, on it.
Uh,
in a portrait style.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I mean it's. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what this puzzle is, except it's still like the new Doom, but it does have all the enemies on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem. Jeez, the problem with that is I'm still working on a Zelda Breath of the Wild puzzle.
Yeah.
And yeah, we started it like.
Uh-oh, we've got a camera issue here.
Oh, that's weird.
Our main webcam is frozen.
No, we're actually just standing very still. That's
Let's see.
Yeah, our face cam got stuck.
Our face cam... Well, you can't see it. Our face cam came undone.
Oh.
Oh, wait, that's not our face cam.
Wait, then what was it? Oh. Oh yeah, that camera's not being used.
Man, I need to just build a new machine for this streaming stuff out here. I did actually think about getting like a new motherboard.
Oh.
And like upgrading my Ryzen in the other rig to like one of the current ones.
Yeah.
And then putting the old Ryzen in here.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would make
AMD just lowered the price of the Threadripper. I mean, that's probably overkill for this, but
What are they charging for it?
I have to check. I thought I read that the entry-level Threadripper was like $300 now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, now that's just
No.
I thought
That's not right.
I thought that's what I read. I'd have to... Don't quote me on this. I have to check. I'm pretty sure I read that. And, I mean, I hope they were not just referring to, I don't know, the regular Ryzen, because they were talking about price drops on the Threadripper.
Well, an entry-level Ryzen is like a Ryzen 3, and it's like less than $100, I think.
Yeah,
like,
so
it's a
it
really
couldn't...
good value.
I mean, yeah, so I do think that the first generation low-end Threadripper, I think that has been lowered to $300, but I would have to check. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, but I would need a new motherboard for that.
You would,
yeah. It's a huge processor.
It's a huge CPU.
Yeah.
It's literally like two of them, like put together. All right. I kind of. I mean, gosh, that would have helped me a lot when I was doing that big rendering project a while back, where I was just borrowing like a lot of classroom computers, and I'm like, yep, sorry guys, I'm taking all these computers to help me render this this project. Because it was taking like 10 minutes a frame, like of videos. It was that intensive, and it was only 720p. I had a bajillion light sources, and oh man, but it looked pretty badass. Oh. That's how you tip the ball into the drain. Yeah, if I were to build a new computer, and if the Threadripper was $300, I'd probably do it with that. Although it's probably not the best for games, but I mean,
it would
it'll be
wouldn't
fine.
be any worse than any like you
Yeah.
know, good Ryzen,
It
top
would.
end Ryzen.
yeah. I mean,
Which they're good for games, you know.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
It wouldn't be bad for games.
Especially
it's just,
games with multi-core support.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I don't know how many games do that though.
Not
That
enough.
tip.
Not enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Yeah. Oh, you lucky! You got 2 for 1 saucers, and one of them being a multiplier increase.
Ooh, I got another one.
Oh man.
Man, dude, 2 of those is really solid. That puts me up to 80-something thousand right away. Drains are so clean in this game, man. You can't even nudge it on this game
Yeah.
because it's just like it's either in or it's out. It's
Yeah.
either in or it's out. 2,000. Ooh, there we go. That's 6,000 right there, man. That's good.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think, you know, one reason why it hits the top and always goes out, I think it's leaning to the left a little bit.
It could, well, but it does that on the right. Well, I guess not as much.
It doesn't seem like it does it as much on the right.
Yeah.
See, that was bullshit, man. That was
Yeah.
total bullshit. Great Ball 1, you know, the game just bit me over in balls 2 and 3. Sorry about the cursing, guys. This is gonna end up going to my pinball channel, so I don't care as much. Yeah,
This is
so
a
those of you guys that watch my video game stuff, this isn't gonna be, the archive's not gonna be on my game channel here. It's gonna go on my pinball channel. So if you guys like pinball and you want to see more of my pinball stuff, I have a separate pinball channel for that, which is why you guys don't really see pinball stuff here anymore. I did pinball stuff here about 3-4 years ago, and then I started to separate it off because I wanted to focus my main channel here on. I want to make my main channel more consistent. But I do have a link in the description for my pinball channel if you guys are interested in that. And again, this archive will go there.
Oh.
If you guys don't want to follow the pinball channel, but you want to check out the archive, I will post it on Twitter once it's up. So, you know, at least check out my Twitter if you want to see the archive of this. Hopefully the archive will be up in a couple days. I might have to go through it and see how it looks. We got a lot of drop frames. There's probably a little bit of stuttering going on over the course of the stream. Hey, Guns. Yeah, I try to keep it somewhat family friendly here. But when we play pinball, sometimes it's kind of hard to keep it that way.
Especially on this game.
Yeah, especially on this game, man. It's brutal. There you go, nice. Oh yeah. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa!
you see? Stuff like that. You're like, God, man, this game is so slow. And then, bam! And the ball's just out. Alright, let me get in here again.
Yep. Okay.
We got 15 minutes before you get towed, so...
Yeah.
Edan's probably not going to be here much
I'll-
longer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like stand by my car and watch for tow trucks. Make it look like that I'm, yeah, it's just not parking it there.
Versus Pinball and Talk? No, I actually probably should call my pinball channel Pinball and Talk.
Pinball and Talk.
It's not a bad idea. But no, I've had it as AKM pinball videos for ever since I started it, because my initials for pinball machines are you know, AKM. Pinball and Talk actually would be more consistent. Nice. That was a good on-the-fly shot. So that's exactly what I want. 3x, cash out that bonus, and see, just like that, you're scared not fast. Bam, you're dead.
Yeah,
Like it just that's the thing about slow games like this is they can get really fast and it always catches you off guard.
Yep.
It always catches you off guard. Get in the camera, Edan.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, who's he talking to?
You and Chris do implant. Oh yeah, implant was your that was your podcast or something, or
Implant Games podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
From what I understand, he's started doing it again. I haven't really looked into it. But yeah, I did the first 70 episodes with him.
So what did you
You're
guys...
a beast with all the live streams. We'd love to see you and Chris at Implant Games do a collab again. Yeah.
So what did you talk about?
Was it video games? Yeah. It was mostly retro stuff. We talked about some modern stuff too.
Yep.
You know, we kept up with some of the news.
Talk about pinball that much, or like...
Not really. No.
Okay.
I mean, I'd be like, hey, you know, I went to a pinball tournament and I bought a new pinball machine and I love it. You know, it's that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't like focused on pinball at all. So. Yeah, I haven't caught up with Chris in a couple years. If he ever wanted to do something like catch up with just catch up on for like a little video cast or something, I'd be up for it. We did one, God, almost 4 years ago now.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the last time I saw him. I mean, it was. I don't think it was that long ago.
Huh?
I'm trying to remember the last time I
think you're
saw Chris.
I think you're thinking of someone else.
Chris Heflin?
No.
Oh.
No, Chris Genthy. He's the guy I did a podcast with.
Oh,
years
okay.
and years ago. Yeah, no,
Oh.
no, we're talking about a different Chris.
Okay, yep.
That's Chris with a C. This is Chris with a K.
Got it. Okay.
So,
All right.
well, yeah, no, I used to do a podcast.
10 minutes. Okay.
I think it was weekly.
Okay.
Bi-weekly after a while.
So I probably have never met him.
No.
Okay.
He's in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if he was local or not. All right, a multiplier.
Yeah, thank you, Guns. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I don't know how long I can be a beast with all these podcasts and stuff. We might have to... I'm trying to, you know, finish 2018 kind of like the way I started. And in 2019, I'll probably be looking to try to make some changes. Because I don't think I can keep this up by myself. If I had someone else on the channel, it'd be different. But, you know, this is just me, and it's a lot of work. It's not even hard work per se, it's just time consuming. Very, very time consuming. So, especially when I play Wolfenstein 3D for 5 hours longer than I was planning on. You know, a 3 to 5 hour stream turned into a 10-hour stream. So when that happens too, I mean, there goes all my time for a day. But I think it was worth it. People enjoyed it, so. Edan, Flail Master.
Yeah. There you go.
Ronnie's always wanted to stream, Carlos, but the problem with Ronnie is I can't have him on my YouTube stream.
Yeah.
There's some stuff there that we do and talk about that is not really appropriate for here.
Yeah.
But no, every time Ronnie comes up, we stream on Twitch. We just don't stream on YouTube.
Oh.
So, there you go, man. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want more people to stream with me. That would be awesome. But I don't have that many friends that are here to stream. I want to get Edan on some game streams if he's up for it. Not like Twitch streams. I mean, Twitch streams, but I'd love to get you on like another YouTube stream.
Yeah.
You know, but playing video games.
Let's see, what retro game will Edan fail on this week?
We should start a new series called Let's Fail, and I'll have Edan play it. I'll give him like Ninja Gaiden.
You're gonna give me the hardest game.
Dude, we gave him, the last time he was up here and Ronnie was here, we had him play some old school games, and he got wrecked in, like, even some easy games,
And
man.
what, when you played it, you did it in 10 minutes or something?
Oh yeah, I gave him Arcade Ghosts and Goblins, and he couldn't even get past, I don't even think you got past the first level, did you?
I thought I did.
Maybe you did,
I
but
think
it was
I
like
did.
the town stage, the second level, you couldn't even get past the first half. He's like, this isn't possible!
And then you
I
do
ripped the
it.
controller out of his hands and do it on my
You're like,
first try.
just do this, do that,
Yeah, just do this, do that.
Oh! Okay.
I guess I'll get the last game in here,
Yep.
and then we'll have to probably cut this
Yeah,
off.
I'm gonna take
I'd
a
love to
quick
keep
look at the
going,
gigs
but,
for sale.
Did I Zool to that game? No, I didn't take a hammer to it. No. It was a good run. It took... So, we probably finished around the 7-hour mark, and then I spent the other hour and a half to 2 hours, going through, like, the bonus maps, and then afterwards I tried going through the first couple episode maps, with just the knife. I was like, I have to try this. It was interesting. But we had a really good turnout last night. So normally what happens is we'll have, like, you know, anywhere from 20 to 40 people watching early on in the stream. And then, as it gets later on into the night, you know, probably 2 or 3 hours in, the viewership usually starts to trail off because people start going to bed. But we ended up having like 25 to 30 people all night. Which is one thing that kept me going. Alright, there we go. Good bounces, good bounces. Good shot. Very nice. Alright, he's looking good so far. Bounce, very nice. Very nice. That's in the middle. Oh, I tilted. I got 2 warnings. I got 1 warning, and then it split second, and then another warning, and I died. Hey, see ya, Branch. Take care, man. Glad to know you play some pinball, dude. Keep it up. See ya, Truxton play and talk. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe we'll definitely do Truxton on like a Genesis shmup stream, but I'm not very good at it. I'm pretty terrible at Truxton. I remember you had a Killer Instinct 2 arcade. Do you still have it? I sold it a couple years ago. Yeah, the reason I sold it is, and I kind of wish I kept it, is that I was worried I was going to move out and not have anyone to help me carry it out, because we had to take the whole monitor out and everything to get it out of here. So I sold it because of that. I actually did a trade for a pinball machine at the time, which was actually a good trade, but in hindsight, I wish I still had it. I have another arcade machine now that's a lot smaller, so it's easier for like 2 people to take it out. Killer Instinct actually couldn't even fit up my stairs. It was super awkward, so... yeah, you know, kind of like we've done shmup streams for, you know, like PlayStation and PC and whatnot. We're going to do more of that for different consoles, so like Genesis and Super Nintendo. Yeah, so you guys can definitely watch out for that. The only thing about my shmup streams is they don't seem to get as much viewership as some other streams. And they usually end up being longer streams because I play a variety of games. But, no, we'll definitely do them because I love playing shmups. And that'll give me, you know, a platform to play some of the games that I don't really want to Let's Play. If you know what I mean. Oh, that was garbage, man. But yeah, that will definitely happen. We'll do an SNES shmup stream where we play some really bad shooters. D-Force.
And I think that's going to end it, guys. That's going to be the last game. Patchouli! Where's Patchouli?
She was right at my feet.
Hey, Patchouli!
Looking at the game. Patchouli!
Patchouli! Patchouli, where are you?
Come here.
Let's see if the cat will come up. But yeah, Edan's got to get out of here. They basically start towing in a few minutes. I wasn't able to get a parking pass today, so he's gonna end up having to get out of here in a couple minutes. I'll probably end up following you out, Edan. I think I'm gonna go to the grocery store.
All right.
Yeah, the 3DO variety stream. Nice, Carlos. I'm glad you enjoyed that, man. Yeah, we'll definitely do more variety streams like that. The thing about variety streams is that they always end up being long streams, and I've been trying to cut back on the long streams, but the last 2 weeks, man, I did like 7 hours with Painkiller. I did 10 hours with Wolfenstein. Come on, babe. There she is. Yeah.
All right.
Let's say goodbye, Patchouli. We're going to say goodbye. Little goofball. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? She turns around and goes, meow. How are you, Patchouli? And for anyone that's a subscriber, or not a subscriber, but a sponsor, you get, this is where the Patchouli emote comes from. Because that's my little girl. Now here she is. The great thing about streaming Pinball is you guys actually get to see her. When I do regular game streams, you guys can't see her on YouTube, so. Well, the thing about long streams, Guns, is for one, it kills an entire day off for me. And I usually end up ordering pizza, so I have food during the stream, which is expensive. And, you know, yeah. And it's tiring. There's also, you find like diminishing returns on really long streams like that. Like, you can get the same viewership and watch time and whatnot for like a stream that's half as long. So, but you know, variety streams give me a chance to play games I won't normally let's play. So that's what's cool about them. So we'll do some more variety streams soon. We'll definitely do a shmups variety stream on Genesis or Super Nintendo. Genesis and Super Nintendo. But yeah. So come here, Edan.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna.
Before I get
I'm gonna kick this guy out so he doesn't get towed.
Yep.
And so thanks for coming over,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm super glad you came over to do this. Yeah, it takes me back to when I was doing the Buffalo Pinball stream.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I might talk to Scott about getting Stargate in here. Maybe moving like the arcade machine in the middle and putting Stargate against the wall. But I don't know. Never mind. I was actually thinking about trying to fit the arcade machine somewhere else, like in the bedroom or something like that. I don't know. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't have this room here. Maybe I won't be able to get Stargate in here. I have to think about it real hard. But I would like to do more pinball streams, both, you know, here and then post it on Twitch, or not post it on Twitch, but post it on my other YouTube channel. But we'll see. So yeah, thanks for coming over again, man.
Yeah.
And we'll have to get you over to do some video game stuff. So
Edan fails.
No,
okay.
just like you come over and we do a gameplay and talk live stream, Halo 2, Halo 3.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You know, I've talked to you for a while about streaming those games.
Right.
And that would make a fun Halo stream. I did Combat Evolved on Xbox last year.
Okay.
But I only got through.
Yeah.
I got to.
Up to the library and gave up.
I don't think I even got to the library yet.
Okay.
I got to the snow level where you go to the control room and you got to work your way back.
Oh,
and I think that's as far as I got. Actually, I might have gotten to the library and then stopped there, not because I gave up, but because I had streamed for like 6 hours by that point.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, but we could do like the Xbox One version and you know, the Master Chief Collection.
Yep.
That would be awesome. So, Stealthborn, we're out of here, man. But yeah, we got to get Edan out of here.
Yep.
Otherwise, he'll get towed. So, thanks for hanging out, guys. Again, this archive will be in my pinball channel. Link is in the description if you want to follow my pinball channel, or follow me on Twitter if you just want to see the archive when it's up. But thanks again, Edan, and take it easy, guys.
All right. See you soon.